We're happy to be here in Harrisonburg, Virginia. It's always beautiful in the valley, especially this time of year. It's a great day to be in the cattle business. We do appreciate you coming. The Lorson team has worked incredibly hard throughout the year to put this group of cattle together, and as you know, you're in the cattle business too. It's a long year's grind every year to put together an offering of cattle like this. Right now, we're going to go ahead and go into an invocation. Madison Coffey will lead us in a word of prayer if you'll remove cover.
Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, we come to you today with gratitude in our hearts. We are so thankful to be able to serve as stewards of your creation and that you have entrusted that to us. We also want to give thanks for the rain that we've received this week. It has been much needed. We just want to ask a blessing over this sale, that the hard work and the labor that's gone into it would be fruitful. And we want to ask for your protection over everyone while they're here today and as they travel home. We want to just always remember, and please help us remember, that everything that we do and everything that we say, may it be to glorify you. In Jesus' name, amen.
We will have a national anthem sang by Miss Morgan Slathen. If you'll remove cover and rise, flag is over to my right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Morgan. Incredible job. At this time, I'm going to ask Chris Lorson to come up and give a word. This team runs an incredible operation here from two different locations, one in Pennsylvania and one right here just south of Harrisonburg. Chris, if you'll give the crowd a word.
Welcome, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for taking time out of their schedule today, whether you're here or online across the country. Appreciate it. And looking back how this all got started about 20 years ago, I wanted to know what I was feeding my family. And I started with a herd of 4 cows, and we evolved from there. And I got hooked on a register side after the first production sale I went to, and all the EPDs, as we know, and everything on the back side of it per se, intrigued me, and it all grew from there. And through the whole process, as we all make friends, I become friends with Jason Earhart and a lot of good friends over the country as well as here. And two of the people that really stuck out to me was Richard McClung, who's here somewhere, and Mark Gardner, both kind of mentors to me and us. And with that said, we try to breed for our end game, and at the end where we know through discipline that we get proven genetics, and we know we should be hitting the ground as a calf, which ultimately is the next generation, which if we're doing our job right, we're making the herd better. Now, as we all know, the last 6 months, year, the cattle business has been great. And it's still going to remain strong. I mean, no matter what you hear as far as DC's doing or what have you, it takes almost 3 years to add another production cow. So it's not like a light switch where you can turn on or off. So the demand's going to remain strong, and it should be good for everyone as well. I'd like to thank everybody from the farms as well as the guys behind the scenes here, Zach and the auctioneer, the ringmen, my kids, Ed and my cousin Jamie back home, Tommy and Brett's here somewhere that always helps me in a pickle when I need. And we're proud of the cattle we have here we're offering today. We stand behind them 100%, so you can bid and buy in confidence. If you have any problems or issues, feel free to call me or Jason, and we'll get it worked out with you. And again, appreciate you all, and look forward to a good sale, and thank you.
Thank you, Chris. We couldn't get Jason up here to give a speech or anything, but the very good team here between Chris and Jason and the Lorson family. They do an incredible job. Jason and Morgan have recently got married. If you could give them a round of applause. We all know that Jason needed a good helpmate, and we think he outpunted the coverage here, so congratulations to them. It's a good day to be in the cattle market, as Chris has just exclaimed. The cattle market is strong. Despite politics, the need for beef stands strong, and we know it, and it needs to be explained, and we need to keep standing our ground on that. And the numbers are still short despite what politics are telling us, and there's a great demand for great Angus beef. And these cattle are bred up for it. The carcass quality is there, the growth is there, the carcass weight indications are there. So buy with confidence today. They're going to stand behind them. Make sure you got your supplement sheet that's got all the flush records, the out lots, the breeding updates, and the added lots for 8A and 11A, the calves that were born this fall after the book was printed. As always, it's a pleasure to work with a good friend of mine, Colonel Will Thompson. He'll conduct a strong and snappy sale, and we'll get through these things. Will's a great cattleman in North Carolina, and does a tremendous job. So bid up with confidence today. Again, watch the camera over here to our right and your left. Let's try not to bump into that. Lindsay's here with us from CCI. She does an incredible job, and it's great to have CCI working with us. Gavel's down, the best in the business, conducting online sales. We'll have a couple orders. Richard McClung's here helping us today. I'll have a couple orders on the block here, and Chris and Jason will be carrying a couple orders. So no further ado, we'll make some introductions, and we'll get underway.
Well, Zach, thank you for Lorson family for the opportunity to come up and work for you with this great set of cattle, a set of cattle that probably has as much genetic merit and behind them, bred into them, right throughout them. They're predictable. They go and work. I was looking through the catalog, and I think there's like 2 head in the entire sale that aren't in the top 10% of the breed for dollar seed. That's to be commended. That's a breeding program, folks. They're reliable genetics. They'll go out, they'll work for you, they'll stand right behind them, and I tell you, we're in a great time in this cattle business. I mean, everybody talks about the politics. The fact still remains, folks, we're in the shortest national inventory that we've seen in our lifetime, and as far as back as they've been keeping records, and it's going to be a great time to be in the seed stock and the commercial cattle business for the foreseeable future. I think we're in a highly profitable place. Take these genetics, put them to work for you, put them in your operation, let them make you money, have some ROI. So bid with confidence. For those of you that aren't with us today, with CCI, get that clicking finger limbered up. We're going to be quick and snappy with it. We'll give you fair warning, but get that clicking finger limbered up. Don't want to miss anybody. Working ringside today will be Mr. Brian Blenson from Bowie's Creek, North Carolina. Center field be Chris Wojo, and to my right, your left, be Mr. Neil Bowman. We're ready to get started. It's a great time to be in this business. It's an exciting time. I don't know any other sector of ag right now that has this much optimism, this much energy in it as we do in the cattle business right now, and it's a fun time to be a part of it. And I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize a special group of people in this audience. And those of you at home, I would like to recognize any veterans that we may have in our audience. If you can, stick your hand in there and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, tip my hat to you. Thank you for your service. Give them a big hand. Zach, I think we're ready to go. These cattle will sell under the terms and conditions as recommended by the American Angus Association. Any cattle that are not picked up today will go back to the Virginia ranch here. Contact Jason or Chris. They'll help you get those cattle trucking arrangements made, but they will leave the fairgrounds this evening and go right back down the road here to the Virginia operation, so they can help you with those. Don't be worried if you can't get them today. They'll help you get it worked out. Just call Jason or Chris, and they'll get it taken care of. Zach, I think we're ready to go on this first lot.
We are selling in catalog order, so we'll bring in lot 1. This is an October 24 born fireproof daughter, straight out of the program here, out of the hometown daughter. She's an 8 Cavanese to a 0.9 birth weight with a 130 yearling weight. Great spread on this female. She's got a great angle EPD. She's negative on pap. She's got great heifer preg marks, and she's a 33 milk to a 212 marbling, over 1 for ribeye. She is selling half interest with option to double. She's in the top 15% for teat and udder traits. She's 76 on the dollar M with great dollar W. 1% for dollar feedlot, dollar grid, dollar beef, and a 440 on the dollar C. You talking about a female that needs to go into the donor pen and get there early. She's got all the math and numerics in the world. She's got the pedigree. She's got the value, and she's ready to go to work. Lot 1.
All right, but here time to get the auctions on. You talk about one with a mile-long set of figures now. Take a look right here. And this one going to get better every day you own her now. And to get how much about here? Give me $25,000. $25,000. 25 pound, hand to get a $5, $6,000, 6 here, hand to get a 7, hand to get a $7,000, $6,000, 7, 7, 8, 8, hand to get a 7, 8, 9, hand to get a 9, hand to get a 10, hand to get a $10,000, 10, hand to get 11, hand to get a 10, 11, 12, 11, 12, hand to get a $12,000, 12, 11, 12, 13, hand $12,000, 13, 14, 14,000, 15, 15,000, 14, $15,000, 14, 15, 15,000, 15, 15, hand to get a you bet, 14, $15,000, 14, 15, hit that dinger, and 14, 15,000, and get a Nielsen lead of 15, 16, 15, 16,000, add, hand to get a 15, 16, to get a 15, 16, then to get a 15, 16, now Missouri's in the lead on CCI at 15, got to be $16,000, 15, 16, add, hand to get a 15, 16, to get a 15,000, 16,000, add, hand to get a 15, 16, 15, 16, add, hand to get a Florida, Ohio, you're behind, 15, 16, Missouri's got all the business, 15, $16,000.
Good heifer here, gang. This is a good heifer. When you get into 76 on the dollar M, a $78 W to a $440 C, she's 281 on the dollar B, and she's open and ready to flush. She's the right age with all the earning potential in the country. We're leaving some money on the table.
I'm bid 15, 16,000. 15, 16. Give me that 5. And 15,000. 15, 5. 15, 5. 5, 5, 5. Get it 15,000. 15, 5. I'm going to be the how much high? 15,000. 15, 5. I'm going to get 15,000. 15, 5. Sold at 15,000. Buyer 668. She's going to the great state of Missouri. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. We appreciate your help. Let's turn on over to lot 2. This is a female that I've always admired. We sold this female in 2022 at Locust Level Farm. She's maybe one of the more unique hometowns in the entire breed. Out of the Niagara daughter, she's 16 for Cavanese to a 135 yearling weight. Incredible spread on this female. She has nearly a holes-free EPD profile, and a female that absolutely needs to be utilized very, very aggressively in the donor pen. 111 on her dollar M to a $227 B and a $409 C. She's great on scrotal EPD, top 10% on claw and angle. She's 1% on the pap at a negative 2.85 and a 14.7 heifer pregnancy. For those of you that are paying attention to the efficiency marks at the dollar energy, she's a negative 8. She's great on carcass weight, a 168 marbling. She is open and ready to flush. She checks the boxes for teat, udder, and longevity. You study her from front to back, and there is a holes-free EPD profile. This is an incredibly unique hometown daughter. Lot 2, half interest, possession negotiable, 4 embryos by Power Cat to go with her. Lot 2.
She'll be a hometown out of the good Locust Level Niagara bred female there. Take a look right here. One with lots and lots of figures right here. Give me $20,000. 20,000. $5, $6,000, hand me $5, $6,000. Here, hand to get a $5,000, 6, 7, hand to get a $7,000, 6, 7, hand to get a $7,000, 7, 7, 7, negative 6, 7, 7, hand to get a $7,000, 8, 8, hand to get a $8,000, 9, 8, now 9, hand to get a 10, hand to get a 10, 11, hand to get $11,000, 11, hand to get a $11,000, 10, but 11, hand to get $11,000, 11, hand to get $11,000, 12, $12,000, 12, hand to get 11, 12, hand to get 11, 12, hand to get $12,000, 12, 12, hand to get 11, $12,000, 11, 12, hand to get $11,000, 12, 12, hand to get $11,000, 12, 12, hand to get $11,000, 12, 11, 12 here, 12 pound daughter here, 11, 12, 12, and to get a 12 pound daughter, 12 here, 11 pound daughter, 12, to get 11 pound daughter, 12 pound daughter, 11, 12, and to get 11 pound daughter, 12, 11, 12, 12, to get what do you say on that telephone? Number done, got to be 12,000.
12,000.
11, 12. 11, 12, 12 pound.
Don't miss the beat right here. This female, I don't know how many of you studied her, but when you talk and you sort her against other dams of hometown and all the figures that she has, there are absolutely zero holes, and she's ready to go into the donor pen. She's ready to flush. She's ready to make as many embryos to as many high-powered bulls in the breed that you can possibly think of. We're way under the money on the value of this female.
11, 12, trying to get his action in the lead, 11, 12 pound dollar. 11, 12, 12, trying to get 11 pound dollar, 12, 12, trying to get 11, trying to get 12 pound dollar, 12, trying to get 11 pound dollar, 12, 12, to get 11 pound dollar, 12 pound dollar, 11, 12, trying to get 11, 12, trying to get hit that dinger if you're going to do it, Pennsylvania, 11, 12 pound dollar, 11, 12, 12, trying to get 11 pound dollar, 12, give her the 8, down the alley, 11, 12, trying to get 11 pound dollar, 12, so 11,000 your way, Zach, 11,000. 609 buys at 11,000. Goodbye on the good cow right there. Right here, next lot, going to a 3.
We're going to let you pick between 3 and 3A. This is the HPCA Ashland P189 donor, and the lot 3A, her daughter, sired by Peak First Avenue.
Yep.
Yeah, they're coming together. Keep these families together, men. The lot 3 is open and ready to flush. You can see what she's done with this Peak First Avenue. There are not many First Avenue calves on the ground. The Lorson's got some of that first semen. They put it to use. They got those calves here and on the ground. I love this heifer calf. You've got the Ashland donor that's done an incredible job. She's got the figures for cavities, for growth, for fertility, for pap. She covers the boxes for marbling and ribeye. Then you've got the 3A, who I think has a ton of future in her. She's a 97 on the dollar M. She checks all the boxes for dollar W, F, G, B, and a $419 C. She's great on fertility. Like her mother, she's negative on pap, a 37 on milk, a 165 marbling, and a 143 ribeye. Incredible package here. We're going to let you pick and choose, or you can double your money and take them both.
Buy the good Ashland cow, that First Avenue heifer calf. You take a look right here. You buying 3 or 3A, or you can double up and take them both. And to get a hammer about here. And to get a hammer about here. To give me $10,000. 10, to get a $10,000. 10, to get a 5. To get a 4, 5. To get a 6. To get a 55 cent. And to get a $6,000. I'm at $5,500. $6,000 here. And to get a 5. To get a $6,000. 65 here. $6,000. 5. 65. 5. To get a 7. To get a $7,000. 7. To get a $6,500. 75. $7,000. 7,500. And $7,075 is $7,075. I'm a 75, 8, to get a $7,500. I'm a 8, now 5, $8,085, 85, and to get $8,085, $8,000 bid, 8,500, $8,000 bid, 85, 85, and to get Ohio, Florida, you're behind, $8,000, $8,500, $8,000, 85, 8,000, 85, 90, $8,500, 9, now 5, 9,000, 9,500, 9,000 bid, 9,500, and 9,000, 5, 9,000, 9,500, 9,000, 9,500, 5, to get a 9,000, 9,500, hit 995, and you got to be to hit that dinger if you're going to do it. But 9,000, you got to be 95 on the net, and 9,000, 9,500, 5, to get to 9,000, 9,500, hit 9,000. Telephone's got all the business at 9,000. You got to be 9,500. Missouri, Ohio, Florida, you're all behind. 9,000, 9,500, hit 9,000, 95. That's for choice on now. 9,000, 9,500, hit 9,095, hit 9,500, 5, to get to 9,000, 9,500, 5, to get what are you going to do? 9,000, $9,500, hit 9 bid, 95, 5, to get 995. So 9,000 on the telephone, 9,000. Buyer 620. J3 Angus.
Takes 3A.
Takes lot 3A at 9,000. Sold the heifer calf. Sell that good Ashland cow. You want to buy a cow long as a whale rope now. She's open to breed or flush. Take a look. Big, stout, good Ashland cow. How much here? Give me $10,000. Hit 10. Get the 4, 5. Get the 4,000. 5 pounds. Get the 4, 5. Get the $5,000. Hit 4 bid. 5 pounds. Get the 5 pounds. Get the 4 pounds. Get the 5,000. 5 get the 3. 3,500. I'm at 3,000. 35. Hit 3,000. 3,500, 3 bid, 35, 35, 4, 4, get a 35, 4, get a I'll be 4 by, 35 here, Got to be 4. Now 5 to get it $4,500. 5 to get it $4,500. 4 bid 45. 5 to get it $5,000. $4,500. But then 5. $5,000. 5. Then 5. Then 5 bid $4,500. Got to be $5,000. $4,500. But then 5. $5,000. 5 to get it.
He said, yeah, I'm out. I thought he was bidding, so you're at 4 here.
I'm at 4. You got to be 45. Talk him back into it. And $4,500. $4,045. $4,000. $4,500. $4,000. $4,500. 4 bid 45. Brian's got all business. 4 got to be $4,500. And going to be something. 4,000. Your way, Brian. 4,000. Bought the good cow. 618's the buyer. 4,000. 618. Ryan moving to the lot 4.
Bring in 4A and 4B. These will be the daughters of this hometown daughter, the A119. This is the prime time, 4A. Another female with incredible figures here. She checks the boxes for calf and ease. She's incredible for dollar energy at a +1. That's a top 15% of the breed. A 2.37 Marlin and a 0.95 ribeye. She's in the top 15% of the breed for the dollar maternal figure. She's a 268 on the dollar beef and a 434 dollar C. She is an open heifer and she is ready to breed her flush. Lot 4B. Here's something unique and special, gang. Bred to Wallace, due to calve on 111.26. A bull that you can't get semen on right now. There's a long backlog for orders on this bull. She's a 81 on the dollar M to a 407 dollar C. She's got the math for calf and ease, for carcass weight, marbling, ribeye, and fat. You've got all the carcass acceleration you need right here between these sisters. Lot 4A or 4B, you can pick and choose or double up and take them both.
You bet right here. Going to be the ticket here. Lot 4A, 4B. Buy that open prime time girl, or you can buy the Paragon bred to the Wallace bull due in January. And how much about here? Give me 10,000. Here, 10,000. And get a bid 3, 35, 4. Here, $3,500, $4,000. Here, and get a bid $4,000, $3,500. But then phone, and get a bid 4,000. And get a bid $4,000, $35. Get a bid $4,000, phone, get a 34, 4, 45. Here, 45, 5. Get a bid $5,000, 5, 555. I'm get a $5,000, $5,500. Here, 5 bid 55, 6. And get a 6. Now 5. And get a $6,000, 65. And get a bid $6,500. Here, 6 bid 5. And get a 7. And get a $7,000, 7, 7, 7. And get a 7. Now 5. And get a $7,000, Here's $7 bid 75. Here's $7,000, 7,500. Here, and get a $7,000, 75. And get a $7,000, 7,500. And get a $7,000, 5. I'm at $7,075, 8. And get a $7,500, 8 now, 8, and get a 8 now 5. $8,000, 8,500. I'm at 8,085. Come on, Idaho. 8,085. 8,085. 8,000. Get a bids in the house at 8,000. Got to be 8,500 on the net. 8,005. 8,500. 8,005. 8,500. Get a bid 8,000. 8,500. 8,000. 8,500. Get a bid 8,000. What are you going to do? 8,000. 8,500. 8,085. Get a bid 8,000. 8,500. Get a bid. The Neil Bowman's in the lead at 8,000. Got to be 8,500 on CCI. 8,000. 8,500. 8,000. 85. Get a bid 8,000. 5. And get a solar. 8,000. Solar. 8,000. Buyer number 638. Want A or B? Takes the A lot. 8,000.
He left you the good B heifer, bred to Wallace for a January calf. She's going to be coming with that calf here pretty quick. You won't have to wait long on your money. And those Wallace calves have been demanding a lot of attention across the country. Lot 4B.
You bet, bred heifer, bred due to Wallace in January. How to get a bid? How much about here? How to get a bid? 35, 4. $3,500, $4,000. And how to get a bid? 3,500. Get a bred heifer now. 3,500. 445. Get a bid? 5. Get a bid? 5,000. 5. Get a bid? 55. Get a bid? Get a bid 6. Get a bid? $6,000. $6,000. Get a bid 6. I'm $55. $6,000. $5,500. $6,000. Get a bid? 6. Get a bid? 6. Now 5. Get a $6,000. Got to be 65 on the net. $6,000 in the house. Got to be 6,500. And get a 6,000. Idaho, Oklahoma, you're both out. And get a 6,000. 6,500. 6 bid 5. And get a 7. And get a $7,000. 7. Come on, call. And get a $7,000. No more way, man. $7,000. 65. 7. I'm at 6,500. $7,000. 6,500. 7. Get a Idaho's in the lead at 6,500. Got to be 7,000. 6,500. $7,000. 6,500. 7. 7. Get a 6,500. 7,000. 7. Give him the gate. Down 6,500. $7,000. Sold them 6,500. Buyers 679 going to the great state of Idaho. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thurgood. All right, we're going to bring you these sisters in from Carl Kirchhoff and the family there, lot 5A and 5B. 5A is going to be half interest with option to double. These females have been flushed in the program one time each. both out of Fireproof. Flush mates here out of the donor, hometown F131, a 5A heifer. These females, after the update this past week, both at a $422C. The A heifer got a ton of calf knees, great spread for growth, 259 on the marbling and 104 ribeye, negative on the pap in the top 2% of the breed. 5B, much like her sister, maybe my favorite of the two, 13 calf knees, negative birth weight to a 145 yearling weight. Balanced on the foot EPDs, a ton of milk, 2.11 marbling with a 1.14 ribeye. Again, both of them in 422 on the $C. Incredible set of sisters here. I don't know how you'll pick them apart. Lot 5A or 5B?
All right, here, need to get a how many here? Take a look here. You buy one or two of them right here, Dan. And going to be a half interest with option to double on them now. Eight, here, get a how many here to give me $10,000. At 10, here, going to be get a 3, 2, and get a 35, get a $3,000, 35, 4, and get a 35, $4, get a 4, 45, get a $4,000, 45, 5, $5,000, 45, get a 45, $5,000, 5, now 5, and 5,500, 5 million, get a 55 cent, and going to be 52 and a half, 5, I'm at 52 and a half, 55, Georgia's in the lead at 52 and a half. Got to be 5,500, and get a 2 and a half, 55, and get a 2 and a half, 55, and get a 2 and a half, 7 and a half, and get a 55, 7 and a half, and 55, 7 and a half, and get a 500, 7 and get a 55, 7 and get a 6, and get a $6,000, and 57 high set, and get a 6,000, and get a $6,000, get a 6,000, 7 and a half, I'm a 57 high 6, 2 and a half, and get a 6,000, 2 and a half, and get a 6,000, 2 and a half, and get a 6 feet, 2 and a half, I'm a 6 here, 2 and a half, and get a CCI's in lead at 6,000, 60, 250, 6 feet, 2 and a half, and get a 6,000, 2 and a half, and get a 6,000, 60, 250. I'm at now, you say 2 and a half, Neil? Now 6,500 CCI is 6,500, 2 and a half here to 5. Come on, Georgia, 6,500, 2 and a half, 5, and get a 2 and a half here, 65, and get a 2 and a half here, 6,500, and get a 2 and a half, and get a 2 and a half, 65. Now 7 and a half is 65, 67, 50, 6,500, 7 and a half, and get a 500, and get a 6,500, 67, 50. I'm a 6,500, 7 and a half, and get a 6,500, and get a 500, and get a 65, 7 and a half. So 6,500 by 678. Robin, thank you. Going to the great state of Georgia. You want 5A, 5B, or you can click and double up and take them both. Going to the Rockin' W.
You do have the option to double on 5A.
Click A or B there, Robin.
Take
the B lot. Oh, so the good Fireproof right here. Take a look, lot the 5A. All right, for there, Dan, how to get you talk about lots and lots of math and arithmetic. Now, look here, Dan, how to get a selling 5A. Hey, Dan, how to get a how many here? Dan, how to get a 3, 2 and a half, 5, get a 35, 7 and a half, 4, how to get a 4, 2 and a half, 4,000, 2 and a half, get a 40, 250, 4B, 2 and a half, how to get a 4,000, 2 and a half, get a 4,005, get a 4,500, how to get a 2 and a half, how to get a 7 and a half, get a 5, get a $5,000, 5, and get a 7 and a half, $5,000, 7 and a half, 5, and get a $5,000, 5, and get a 7 and a half, 5,000, 2 and a half, and get a 5, 2 and a half, $5,000, 50, 250, I'm a $5,000, 2 and a half, and get a yes, we can pay 5,000, 2 and a half, 5, and get a 7 and a half, get a 55, 57, 50, 55, 7 and a half, and get a 500, 57 and a half, and get a 500, 7 and get a Jackson lead at 55, got to be 50, now 6, $6,000, here, and get a 7 and a half, and get a 6,000, get a 7 and a half, 6, I'm a 57 and a half, $6,000, and get a 7 and a half, get a $6,000 here, had to get a 7 and a half, had to get a 57 and a half, 6, sold 57.50 your way, Neil, 57.50. 638 buys, thank you. 57.50, thank you. Next lot, going to the 6s, 6A.
Yeah, bring in these sisters here. This 6A heifer is pretty neat. I do want to remind you, they're going to keep 6A until she's weaned. She'll go back to Pennsylvania. She's on a recip there. They will send you this heifer as soon as she's weaned. She's still just a little bit young to split. So you got 6A, 6B, 6C. A and B are the Stapleton daughters, all three of them out of this Surefire N959 female, going back to the early bird donor. C is sired by Gridmaker. You've got the A heifer that comes to you with incredible growth traits. Top 4% of the breed for weaning and yearling. She's a 418 on the $C, 269 on the B. She's 168 on marble and 106 ribeye with a 97 carcass weight. The 6B heifer, respectable numbers. Top 10% weaning, 5% on the yearling weight with great carcass weight, 163 marble and a $381 C. And then the C heifer, the Gridmaker, who's been attracting buyers from all over the country at a 242 on the B, 360 on the dollar C. She's got incredible marks for growth and fertility. 175 on the Marlin and a 108 ribeye. You've got all the carcass merit in the world. We're going to let you pick and choose between these 3 heifers, or you can triple your money and take them all.
Take choice of 6A, B, or C out of the good surefire cow. Maternal sibs right here. Dan, take a look here. Give me $10 down. 10, had to get a 3, 2 and a half. Had to get a 3 down, 2 and a half, get a $3,000, $32.50, $3,000, 2 and a half. Had to get a $3,000, 5, get a 7 and a half, get a $3,500, 7 and 4. Had to get a 2 and a half, get a $4,000, $42.50, and 5, 45, 7 and a half, 5. Get a 7 and a half, $5,000. Had to get a 7 and a half, 5. Had to get a 47 and a half, $5,000. I'm at 47 and a half, $5,000, 5. Had to get a 5, 2 and a half, $5,000. $52 and $5,000, 52 and a half, and you get to be $5,000, 2 and a half, and you get to be $5,000, 52 and a half. I'm at $5,000, 2 and a half, and you get to be $5,000, 2 and a half, and you get to be $5,000, 2 and a half, and you get to be 5 online, go 2 and a 5, I'm at 5, and you get to 2 and a half, 5,500, and you get to be 2 and a half, and 5, and you get to 2 and a half, and you get to 2 and a 55, and you get to 2 and a 5. I'm at 52 and a half, 5,500, and you get to 2 and a 5, and you get to what do you do? And you get to 2 and a 5, and you get to 2 and a half, 0 and 5, and you get to be 2 and a 5. I'm at 52, 50, 55, and you get to Missouri, you're behind. 52 and a half in the lead in Florida. 5,500 and 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, and you get to 2 and a half, you get to say 5, 5,500, and you get to 7 and a half, and you get to 55 here, 7 and a half, and you get to now 6, and you get to $6,000, 7 and a half, 6, and you get to 6,000, and you get to 7 and a half, and you get to $6,000, and you get to 7 and a half, 6. I'm at 57 and a half, $6,000 here, and you get to 7 and a half, 6, and you get to choice on them now, 57.50, 6, and you get to 7 and a half, 6, and you get to high speed, you're behind, 57 and a half, got to be 6,000, Florida, Missouri, you're both out, 57 and a half, $6,000, 57 and a half, 6, and you get to 6,000, and you get to 7 and a half, and you get to 7 and a half, $6,000, 57 and a half, 6, and you get to what are you going to do, and you get to hit that dinger if you're going to do it, and you get to 7 and a half, $6,000, 57 and a half, 6, and you get to Solom's actually 57.50.
Let's take 6A on 622. We'll send that heifer to North Carolina.
622's the buyer at 57.50. Goodbye on the good girl. Got B and C. I got
yearling heifers here ready to breed on 6B and 6C. 6B by Stapleton and the grid maker at 6C ready to breed.
Oh, big ready to breed girls right here. Now to get a big habit to get a 3, 2 and a half, 5. You get a $3,500, 2 and a 5, and you get a $3,500, 32 and a 5, and you get a 7 and a half, you get a $3,500, 7 and 7, and you get a 4, and you get a $4,000, 2 and a half, you get a $4,000, 42 and a 5, 4,500, and you get a 2 and a 5, and you get a 45, 45, 45, and you get a 2 and a 4,500, and you get a 7 and a half, you get a $4,500, 47 and a half, 45. 47 and a half, and you get a $500, 7, and you get a 45, 47.50, 45, 7 and a half, and you get a $4,500, and you get a Browns in lead at 4,500, 47 and a half, and you get a $4,500, 7 and you get a 4,500, and you get a 7 and a half, 45, 7 and a half, and you get a $500, 7 and a half. Sold me your way, Brian, 4,500. Buyer number coming is right there at 45, 618. You want 1 or 2 of them? Takes the B lot. 618 takes the B lot. Sell C. Sell the grid maker. Trying about here, trying to get a sell to C lot, and she be the grid maker now, trying to get a 3, 2 and a half, $3,000, 32 and a half, and to get a $3,000, 2 and a half, and then get a 3, 2 and a half, and to get a $3,000, 2 and a half, and then get a 2 and a half, and get a $3,000, 2 and a half, and get a 7 and a half, and get a $3,500, 750, 3,500, 7 and a half, and get a $500, 37.50. I'm at 3,500, 7 and a half, 4, and get a $4,000, 4, and get a $4,000, and get a 37 and a half, 4, $4,000, 37 and a half, 4, and get a $4,000, 4, and get a 37.50, now $4,000, 4. Now to get a better girl here, 37 and a half, $4,000, $4,000, hey, you had to get a 4, and get a 7 and a half, 4, and get a say 4, $4,000, 37 and Nielsen lead 37.50, got to be 4,000, and to get a 4,000, 4, and get a 37 and 4.
Guys, it's tough to go across the country and buy cattle in this kind of price range right here. She's a yearling heifer. She's ready to AI to the bull of your choice. You can flush her. You can turn her out with a bull that you want to. She's got all the growth in the world that you need. She's got the marks for fertility. She's got a ton of carcass value. We're way under here, and she's got a pedigree that's a slam dunk.
37.50, $4,000, hey, 37 and a half, 40. He'd to be the $4,000, 4, and get a 37 and 4, and get a 37 and 4,000, 4, and get a 7 and 4, and get a 37 and 4, and get a sold 37.50 away, Neil, 37.50. 659 buys at 37.50. Get down the girl right here at high 37.50. Next slot coming now, going to the sevens.
The sevens here. On your update sheet, this lot 7A. The dual force daughter, she did come up open. She was shortbred. She come up open. She's dual force out of the hometown. And then you've got her daughter, or the other, hometown, Both of these out of the hometown 3260 family. The 7B female who's open and ready to breed by Fireproof. Their 7A female's got top 10% growth traits with a ton of fertility. She's a 163 marbling to a 155 ribeye. She's in the top 1% of the carcass weight. I know there's several folks here today and several of you watching online that are selling beef, and we're selling those carcasses in small packages. We're selling them by quarters, halves, and wholes. And when you think about those carcass weight numerics, we're going to put a lot more pounds of beef in those packages and on those rail prices at quarters, halves, and wholes. So pay attention to those numbers. And then you've got the 7B heifer that's ready to breed. She's a 79 on the dollar W. She's also in top 10% for carcass weight. She's over 2 for marbling and over 1 for ribeye. Excellent set of cattle right here. Pick and choose 7A or 7B or take them both.
All right, you talk about two ladies with lots and lots of figures now. Look at here how they line up. Look at the body on that little 7B girl now. Give me $10,000. 3, 2.5. 3 down on 32 and a half. 3 down on 2 and get 3, 2 and a half. 3 bed, 2 and a half. And get 3 down on 2 and get 3 down on 2 and get 3 down on 32.50. 3 down on 2 and a half. And get a bit 25, 7 and a half. Now 3. And get 3 down on 7 and a half. 3. 27 and a half. 3. And get 3 down on. And get 3. Get 3 down on 3. And get 7 and a half. 3. And get 7 and a half. 3. 3 down on 7 and a half. 3. And get 2 and a half. And get 3 down on 2 and get 3 down on 32.50. I'm at 3 down on 2 and a half. And get 5. Get 3 down 32 and a half. And get 3 down on 2 and a half. Got to be 32 and a half online. 35, 2.5, get 35, get 3,500, and get 3,500, up, and get 3,500, 3,500, and get 2.5, and get 3,500, and get 3,500, up, and get Georgia, Oklahoma, you both out, 32 and a half, 3,500, 32 and a half, 35, and get 2.5
figures.
Yes, sir, they do.
You got a $400 C female on the lot 7A. She's shortbred. We went through a lot of heat stress this summer, a lot of inconsistent weather shook her up. This is a female that's ready to go right to work. The 7B is another heifer ready to breed. You breed these cattle right, they're going to number up. They're going to lay down and have you a calf. They're at the right point in their life to do a good job. We're under the money.
I'm at 32.50. Got to be 3,500. And had to get to be the 35. They're about to get hit that dinger. Now 7 high. To get to 35, 37.50. Got to be 7 and a half. I'm 35, 37 and a half. Online, you're still behind. 35's in the house. Got to be 37.50. 3,500, 7 and a half. And going to get the Niels and lead at 3,500, 37.50. 3,500, 7 and a half. And going to get the 500 up and 7 and going to be the 500 up and 37.50. 35, 37. Oklahoma hit that dinger if you're going to do it. 37.50. 35, 37 and a half. 35, 7 and a half. Going to get the 500 up and 7 and going to be the 500 up and 37.50. And going to get the 500. So 3,500 Niels weight. 3,500. Buyer number. 3,500, 651, 651. Takes state lot at 3,500. All right, sell 7B. Sell 7B. And going to be the how much here? And going to be the how much here? And going to be she bred to transcend it on peerless. Peerless on right here. And going to be the how much? Going to be the bred to peerless. And going to be the how much? Going to be tell me about there. B's open. I'm sorry. He took A. I'm sorry, we're selling 7B. I was looking at the wrong figures. I need my glasses on. And how to get to sell 7B. And how to get how much here? And to get how much here? And to get $5,000. And to get a 3, 2 and a half. And to get a $3,000. 32.50. $3,000. 2 and a half. And to get a 25, 7 and a half. And to get now 3. And to get a 7 and a half. 3. 3. And to get a 7 and a half. 3. $3,000. 7 and a half. Bit 3. And to get a 3. 2 and a half. And to get a $3,000. 2 and a half. And to get a 3 down. 2 and a half. $3,000. 2 and a half. And to get a now 5. And to get a 35. And to get a 2 and a half. And to get a $3,500. I'm at 32 and a half. 35. And to get a 2 and a half. $3,500. Get 3,500 and get 2 and a half.
You like her in Oklahoma.
3,500. I'm at 32 and a half. 35. 7 and a half. To get 3,500. Give it a gate. Then 35. 37.50. 35. 7 and a half. And get 500 up and 7 and get 500 up and 37.50. I'm at 3,500. 37 and a half. And get 500 up and 7 and get 500 up and 37.50. So 3,500 by 676. She's going to Oklahoma. Thank you.
If you paid cash at the food truck, they've got your refund for you if you want to send somebody out there. Just got notice on that. All right, we're going to sell you this lot 8 family. We're not bringing the calf in for the 8A pair. We've got the 8A pair who's got the home the home run heifer calf at side, who numbered up incredibly. Her interim numbers indicate a possible $404C with a ton of growth, a ton of carcass value, plenty of fertility. Great prospect there in that heifer calf. These are the Anconian Supersonic sisters out of the great 5502 that worked here in the donor program for years. It goes back to the Prophet and the Progress 830. You all know that Progress 830 was an incredible producer for many programs and a multi-million-dollar producer. Again, 8A and 8AA are the pair. 8B is the bred heifer that is bred to Power Cat, due 1/18/26. She's a high-growth female, the 1.66 marbling. She's in the top 25% for dollar feedlot, top 3% on the grid, and top 10% on dollar B. We're going to let you pick and choose the 8A pair or the 8B bred heifer.
Oh, by the pair of the bred heifer right here. 8A's got a heifer calf. We left her in the back of the barn. How to get how much of it here? How to get what to give here? How to give me $10,000? At 10, how to get 10, get 5, how to get $5,000, 5, get 3, 2.5, get 3,000, 2.5, get 35, get 7.5, get 4, how to get 2.5, get $4,000, 2.5, 4 be 2.5, 5, get 7.5, get $4,500, 47.5, $5,000, 2.5, 52.5, 5, how to get 7.5, get 55, 7.5, get 6, how to get 2.5, get 5, get 65, how to get 7.5, how to get 7, $7,000, how to get 7, 2.5. To get a $7,000, to get a $7,000, 7,250. I'm a $7,000 Volvo. Got to be 72.5. And to get a $7,000, 2.5. To get a 7,500. I'm a 72.5, 75. And to get a 2.5. To get a 7.5. To get a 7,500, 77.50. 7,500, 7.5. And to get a 7,500, 77. To get a 577.50. I'm a 7,500, 7.5. And 7,500, 77. To get a 500. CCI, you're behind. 7,500's in the house. Got to be 77.50. 7,500, 7.5. And to get a 500, 77. To get a 75. 77.50, 75, 7.5, half, and get the 500 up on 7.5. Sold 7,500 in the seat, 7,500. Buyer number coming is 617. Takes the family. All right, takes the family right here.
You got that bred heifer, the 8B, bred to Power Cat, due January 18th.
All right here, Dan. How to get to take her home, get through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and bed her down now. How to get how much here, Dan? How to get to give me $5,000? If 5, how to get to $5,000, 5, how to get to 3, 2.5, get a $3,000, 2, how to get to 3, 2.5, get a 3,500, how to get to 2.5, 5, how to get to 35, how to get to 2.5, 3,500, how to get to 2.5, how to get to 35, and get it to 35, and get it 7.5, get it 500, 7, get it 35, 37.50, 35, 7.5, and get it 35, 7, get it Browns and lead 3,500, got to be 37.5, and get it 7, and get it 4, $4,000 here, and get it 4, and get it $4,000, 4, and get a bred heifer here now, $4,000, 2.5, here $4,000, 2.5, here 4, be 2.5, and get it 4,000, 2.5, get it 5, get it 45, and get it 2.5 here 45, here 4,500, and 2.5, and get it 4,500, and 2.5 45, and get it 7.5, get it 4,500. 47.50, 4,500, 7.5, and give 4,500, 7, to get 45, 47, now $5,000, 5,000, here, and get $5,000, round it up, here, 5,000, 5, and get $5,000, I'm at 47.5, $5,000, here, and get 7.5, 5, and get 47, 5,000, 5, and get 7.5, and get it sold at 47.50, buyer 663, she's going to Georgia.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, look coming here to lot 9.
Big time female right here to lot 9. This Calvary daughter going back to the great 3R30. This Rampage daughter she's out of was a great donor here in the program. Always outproduced herself, the 5R70. This female's got a ton of cavities, great growth spread, ton of milk. She's 83 on the carcass weight to a 120 marbling and a 0.9 ribeye. She updated to a $352C. She's top 10% for dollar weaning, 1% on the feed lot, and she's 5% on the grid value. She's top 1% on the beef value as well. Unfortunately, she lost her calf. She stepped on the calf at birth and had an unfortunate incident. This is a female that's worked in the donor program. She can still work in a donor program. She's got a ton of hip and rib, big top female. A lot of life left ahead of her. These Calvary daughters just scream power, and then you've got the carcass queen on the bottom that worked in the Friendship Farms program for a long, long time and produced millions of dollars in progeny. Great pedigree value, great EPD value, a lot of upside here. Lot 9.
Yeah, lot number 9. get a how much here, Dad? Hand to get a timber here, hand to get a $10,000, hand to get a 3, 2 and a half, and get a $3,000, $32.50, $3,000, 2 and a half, and get a 5, get a 2 and a 5, 7 and a half, get a $3,500, 7 and get a 5, 7 and a half, and 3,500, 7 and a half, and get a 4, and get a $4,000, 4, and get a 7 and a 4, I'm in 37 and a half, $4,000 here, and get a 7 and a 4, and 4 and 4, and get a 37.59, $4,000, 4 and 4, and get a 37 and 4, I'm in 37 and a half, got to be 4, Brian's in lead at 37.50, got to be $4,000, here 37 and a half, 4.
I'm going to tell you how you can make some quick money on a female like this. You send her right up the road about 15 minutes to Miller Farms and their donor program. Go ahead and flush her to some of the most unique bulls in the breed. Get some eggs on the ground and put them out there for $500 to $1,000 a pop, and she'll pay for herself in no time. The value's there. She's got the pedigree value. She's got a deep rib cage, a ton of hips. She's got all the power and meat in the world that you want. She's ready to go to work.
37.50, got to be $4,000. I'm in 37 and a half, 4. Had to get a $4,000, 400, get a 37 and a half, 4 and 4, get a 2 and a half, get a $4,000, 2 and a half, get a 4, bid 2 and a half, now 5, get a $4,500, 42 and a 5, get a $4,500, and 5, get a 2 and a half, $4,500, and get a 2 and a half, 45, 45, get a 2 and a half, 45, hit the dinger, 4,500, 2 and a half, bid 5, 5, get a 45, 45, get a 2 and a half, 4,500, and get a 2 and a half, Brian's in lead, 42 and a half, got to be 4,500, CCI, 4,500, and had to get a 2 and a half, 5, had to get a 2 and a half, 4,500, and had to get a 2 and a half, 45, 45, get a 2 and a half, 4,500, and get a 2 and a half, 4,500. So 42.50 in the seats, 42.50 by our 618, 42.50, 618.
Thank you for the help in Georgia, Big Daddy. Lot 10, 10A is a pair, and 10B, we're going to say your choice on this family. Just so you know, the Lot 10 cow does have a stone bruise on the right rear. The vet has checked it. Lorsons are going to stand behind it and guarantee this female. Vet says it's going to heal up and she'll be just fine. She's the K263 daughter out of the Surefire. Ton of cavities. Check out this growth spread. A negative 0.3 birth weight to 172 yearling weight. Ton of spread here. This is a female that's open and ready to breed or flush to the bull of your choice. She's got a ton of carcass weight, marbling and ribeye. She's got the home run calf at side, heifer calf, that, like her mother, has got an incredible spread. Negative 0.1 birth weight to a 165 yearling, 343 on the dollar C, great carcass figures, or the Lot 10B, the Peak First Avenue yearling heifer that's ready to breed. Again, just like the family. A ton of spread, 1.6 birth weight to a 175 yearling weight. Incredible carcass figures, 359 on the dollar C, 101 on the dollar wean index. That's top 1% of the breed, folks. We're going to let you pick and choose the 10 and 10A pair or Lot 10B.
By the pair, by the heifer right there. How going to be the, how about there 10 and 10A, or you can take 10B. By the pair, by the open, ready to breed heifer. Yes, sir. You're buying an outfit there now. Had to get how much of it here? Had to get how many? Give me 10,000. At 10, get 4, 2 and a half. And get 4,000. 42 and a half. 5. Get $4,500. 2 and a half. 5. Get 2 and a half. 4,500. And get she got 1 half grown 5, 7 and a half. And get 47 and 5. 5,000. 5. And get 5, 2 and a half. And 55. And get 2 and a half. 55. And get 7 and a half. And get 55, 7 and get 55. 57, 50. 55, 7 and 6. And get 6,000. And get 7 and 6,000. 57 and a half. It had to get a 6,000, and to get a 6,000. It had to get a 7,600, $6,000, and to get a 7,600, and to get a gift sack.
We got a calf here, folks, that's just about half grown. You're going to wean this thing in another few weeks. You can see what she's done with this yearling heifer. She's ready to breed or flush or do whatever you'd like. There's a whole lot of things you can breed this female to and do a ton of world of good to her. She's got the udder quality. She's doing a great job with this calf. They hadn't been pushed. We're way under the value right here, folks.
I'm bid $57.50 on the net. I had $6,000. 57 high, 6,000. It had to get a 6, 2 and a half. And to get a $6,000, 2 and a half. 6 bid, 2 and a half. And to get a 6,000. Hit that dinger. And to get a $6,000, 2 and a half. And to get a 6 bid, 2 and a half. $6,000, $62.50. It had to get a $6,000, 2 and a half. And to get a $6,000, 62 and a half. I've had to get a $6,000. Bojo's in Lee, 6,000, 62 and a half. 6 bid, 2 and a half. And to get a sold, $6,000, sold, 6,000. Buyer number. Buyer 664. Takes the pair. Takes the pair at $6,664 is the buyer. Sell the good open heifer, First Avenue heifer calf, 10B. 8, and going to get a how much here? Sell 10B. I'm going to get open, ready to breed. I'm going to get a how much here? I'm going to tell me right there. I'm going to be a how much here? I'm going to give me $4,000. Here 4. I'm going to get 3. 2 and a half. I'm going to get $3,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get 3 bid. 2 and a half. Here $3,000. 2 and a half. 5. I'm going to be the 35. I'm going to get 2,500. 7 and a half. I'm going to get 4. I'm going to get $4,000. 7. I got to be 4. Here $4,000. 7 and a half. Bid 4. I'm going to be 2 and a half. I'm going to get $4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get 4 bid. 2 and a half. Here $4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get $4,000. 42 and a half. I'm going to be $4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get Brian's and lead 4,000. Got to be 42 and a half. Here $4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get $4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get $4,000. 42.50. I'm at $4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get $4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to get $4,000. 42 and a half. Sold 4,000 your way, Brian. 4,000. 619 buys at 4,000. 4,000 on 619. Thank you. Going to 11.
Lot 11, the Transcendent daughter out of the Surefire in 739. Back to the early bird donor. Had a bull calf here that was born at 66 pounds, sired by a home run. This is a bull that's got great predictions for calf knees for growth. Goes from a negative .2 birth weight to a 140 yearling weight. Predicts to be a 401 on the $C and a $260 B. This female's a 1.99 marbling to a 1.28 ribeye. If you like the carcass figures, if you're in the bull game, if you're creating beef, if this is what you do, you've got a pair right here that'll do that for you day in and day out. These cattle, the Lorsons send their bulls out to gardeners every year, and those bulls average over $10,000 year after year after year. There's a ton of value in this calf right here. Lot 11 and 11A.
You bet. She'll sell with the bull, baby. He's back in the barn now. 11 and 11A. How much money? Give me 10,000. 10 down to 10. And going to get who get 4. 2 and a half. And going to be the 5. Going to be the 7 and a half. Going to be the 4,500. 75. And going to be 2 and a half. And going to be the 5. I'm going to be the 7 and 6. Here's $6,000. And going to be 7 and 6. 2 and a half. And going to be $6,000. 2 and a half. And going to be 62 and a half. Here's 6,500. And 2 and a half. 5, and get a 5, and get a 2 and 5, and get a 6,500. Here's 7 and a half, and get a 500, 7 and 7, and get a 7, and get a 2 and a half, and get a 7 down, 2 and a half. Here's 7 bid, 2 and a half, and get a 7 down, 2 and get a 5, and get a 7 and a half, and get a 7,500 up and 7 and a half. Here's 75, 7 and a half, and get a 500 up and 77.50. I'm a 75, 7 and a half, and get a 500 up and 7 and 7, and get a 500 up and 77.50. I'm a 77 and a half, 8, and get a now 2 and a half, and get a 8 down, 2 and a half, 8, 2 and a half, and get come on Idaho, 8, 2 and a half, 8 down, 2 and a half, 8 down, 82.50, 8 down, 2 and a half, $8,000, and you're going to get 8, 2 and a half, and you're going to be $8,000, 82.50, and 5, and you're going to be 85, and you're going to get 5, and you're going to be 7 and a half, and you're going to be 8,500, and 7 and a half, 8,500, 87.50, 8,500, 7 and a half, and you're going to be 500, and 7 and 7, and you're going to be 500, and 87.50, 87, 9, give me 9, and you get 2 and a half, you get 9,000, 2 and a half, you get 9 bid, 2 and a half, you get 9,000, 2 and a half, you get 9,000, 2 and a half, you get 9,000, 92.50, you get 9 bid, 2 and a half, you get 9,000, 2 and a half, you're going to get 9,000, 2 and a half, you get 9,000, 92.50. I'm at $9,000, 2 and a half. And to get Idaho, you got to be 92 and a half. And to get $9,000, 2 and a half. I'm at $9,000, 92 and a half. And to get $9,000, 2 and a half. And to get $9,000.
This bull calf, once the DNA hits on this thing, and we don't know where it's going to be, but there could be a whole lot of figures right here, and this could be one explosive package.
I'm 92 and a half. 8, 9,500, 2 and a half. I'm going to be the 2 and a half. I'm going to be the 2 and a half. I'm going to be the 5. I'm going to get 2 and a half. 9,500 and 2 and a half. 8, 9,500 and 2 and a half. I'm going to be 2 and a half. I'm going to get 9,500 and I'm going to get 2 and a half. 9,500. What are you going to do? And $9,500. I'm at 92 and a half. 95. I'm going to get 2 and a half. I'm going to get 2 and a half. I'm going to get 2 and a half. So 92.50. Going to the great state of Idaho by 679 buys. Thank you, Mr. Thurgood.
Been on a lot of good ones today. We appreciate your help. Lot 12 is out. We're going to flip over to lot 13 and 13A.
Look coming here.
All right, the 13, another female here in the program. She had come up open, unfortunately. She's made several bulls that have averaged over $10,000 in the Gardner program. The Combustion daughter out of the GAR 100X daughter. Another high-growth female here at a carcass weight in the top 10% of the breed. Marbling and ribeye in the top 2% of the breed. She's a 340 on the $C. She's open and ready to breed. And then you've got this 13A heifer of hers, born on 3/27/24, sired by the great Fireproof. Improved figures here to a 174 Marlin, a $357 C, and a $224 B. She's top 2% on the grid index. 13A, they're both open and ready to breed.
Oh, you bet right here, Dan. Tell me, hey, Dan, get how much money? Give $5,000. If 5, it had to get $5,000. 5, get 3, 2.5. Here, $3,000. 32.50. Here, 3 bid, 2.5. And get $3,000. 2.5. Get 3, 2.5. And get $3,000. 32.5. And get a bid 25. 7.5. Now 3 is 7.5. 3. And get a bid 3,000. And get a 7.5. 3. 3. And get a 7.5. 3. I'm at 27.5. 3. And get a bid $3,000. 3. 3. Get a 7.5. 3. Here, $3,000. 7.5. Bid 3. $3,000. 3. 3. Get a 7.5. 3. 3. And get a better round. Get a deal right here now. Trying to get a $3,000.
Don't get cross-threaded here, folks, just because they come up open through all the stress that there is to build up to sale day. The Lorsons are going to guarantee these as breeders. They're open and ready to go, and they're set up just right. And just think about where we are in the cattle business today. Pound price right now being from $1.50 to $2 a pound on these heavy flesh cows right here. We're way under the money. There's a lot of value right here.
And 27.5. 3. $3,000. 3. Going to be $3,000. 3. Going to be 7.5. 3. 2.5. 3 bid 2.5. 2.5. Get a 35. Get a 2.5. 5. Get a 7.5. I'm at 32.50. 35. Get a 2.5. Get a 2.5. 3,500. And get a 2.5. 3,500. Get a 2.5. 3,500. 32.5. Get a 3,500 and get a 2.5, get a 2.5, get a 32, something 32.50 straight away. You want one or two of them by 664. Takes 13. 32.50. I'll sell the A lot. The fireproof. Here, get how much here? Tell me. Right here, get a $3,000. 2.5. 3 bid, 2.5. $3,000. 2.5. Get a 3, 2.5. And get a $3,000. 2.5. Get a 25. 7.5. And get a 3. Get a 2.5. Get a $3,000. 2.5. 3 bid, 2.5. And get a $3,000. 2.5. And get a $3,000. 2.5. Get a 5. Get a 2.5. 3,500 and 2.5. And get a 2.5. 3,500 and 2.5. And get a 38. Then a deli 32.5. 3,500 and 2.5. Get a 3,500 and get a 2.5. Get a 32.5. Get a sold 32.50. Your way, Brian. 32.50. 618 buys again. Thank you for being here. 32.50. All right, now flip your page. Flip your page. Take a look right. Come in here.
We've got your whole family coming here. 14A, B, C, and D. 14A, the bred heifer, going to calve January 18th of 26 to Power Cat, the great Wildcat son that stands at Select Sires. All these females are out of the great early bird in 895. Incredible producer here in the program. Calving these female here with growth, ton of carcass value. She's got a ton of milk. She hits all the indexes right where you want them to be. Top 10% or better. She's a 356C. The 14B, going to calve to Wallace on 2/11/26, another female with incredible set of figures. You can appreciate her marbling at a 161 and a ribeye of a 156 and a $360 C. Then you've got this 14C female. She's open. She's going to be ready to breed. She's going to be a year old here in December. She's the fireproof daughter. Again, a ton of carcass value. Negative 2.07 on the PAP if you're watching out west. And then the 14D heifer, who is just weaned. She's a February of 25 model, sired by Breakthrough. Top 15% on the growth traits, 143 on the Marlin, and a 1.74 ribeye. Solid set of females here. Pick and choose or take them all.
All right, but here, down, how to get it here, down, how to get it here, down, how to get it, give me $5,000. If 5, it, and how to get it $5,000, get it 3, 2.5, 3 down, 2.5, get it 35, 7.5, get it $3,500, 7.5, get it $500, 37.50. Now 4, how to get it, got me 4, now 4, 2.5, get it $4,000, 2.5, get it 4, 2.5, 4 bid, 2.5, and get it $4,000, 2.5, get it 2.5, get it 45, get it 45, 45, get it 7.5, get it $4,500, 7.5, get it 45, 47.50, 45, 7.5, CCI, you're behind, 4,500, 47.5, 4,500, 7.5, and get it 5, get it $5,000, 5, and get it 2.5, get it $5,000, 2.5, and get it $5,000, 52.50, $5,000, 2.5, and get it $5,000, 2.5, and get it $5,000, 52.5, 5, and get it 5, 5,500, and 2.5, and get it 2.5, and get it 2.5, you're out, and get it 2.5, and 5,500. Hand to get a 5, 7 high. Hand to get a 500, 57 and a half. I'm at 5,500, 7 high. Hand to get a 500, 7, 7, hand to get a 5, now 6. Hand to get a $6,000. Hand to get a 2 and a half. Hand to get a 6 million, 2 and a half. Here's 6 million, 2 and a half. Come on, Ohio. And $6,000, 2 and a half. Here's 6 million, 2 and a half. 5, and $6,000, 62 and a half. And a 5. Hand to get a 6,500. Hand to get a 5, hand to get a 2 and a 5. Hand to get a 7 high. Hand to get a 6,500, 750. I'm at 6,500, 7 and a half. Hand to get a 500, 7, 7, hand to get a 500, 6750. I'm at 6,500, 7 and a half. Hand to get a now 7. Hand to get a $7,000, 7. Now 75. Here's $7,000, 75. Here's $7,000, 7,500. Here's $7,075. Hand to get a $7,000, 75. Hand to get a $7,000, 7,500. Here's $7,075. Hand to get a $7,000, 75. Give me that 2 and a half then, Ohio. Here's $7,025. Now 8. Hand to get 8,075. 7 and a half. Hand to get a 500, 7 and a half. Here's 77 and a half. Hand to get a 7,500, 7, 7 to get a 500, 7 and a half. I'm at 75, 7 and a half. Hand to get a 500, 7750. Here's 7,500, 7 and a half. Hand to get a 500, so 7,500. Buyer 674 going to Ohio. Click which ones you'd like.
Maple Crest. Thank you so much, Joni.
Takes the B lot at 7,500. I've got A, C, and D. A, C, and D. Give me 5,000. Here, $5,000. Here, get a 3, 2 and a half. Get a 3, 2 and a half. Get a 3,000, 2 and a 5. Get a 35. Get a 2 and a half. Here, 3,500. Get a 2 and a 5. Get a 35. Get a 2 and a 3,500. Get a 2 and a 5. Here, 3,500. Get a 2 and a 5. Get a 2 and a 35. And then get a 2 and a 5. Get a 35. Get a 2 and a 5. 85. Get a 7 high. Get a 35, 74. Get a 4,000. Get a 2 and a half. Get a 4 bid 2 and a half. Here, 4250. Here, 4 now 5. Get a $4,500. 2 and a 5. 45. 4 Joe's and lead. 42 and a half. $4,500. Here, 2 and a half. 5. Here, $4,500 and 5. And get a 2 and a half. 45. Get a 7 high. Get a $4,500. 4750. I'm at 4,500. Got to be 4750. Now 5,000. Here, had to get a 5,000 and 5. Had to get a $5,000. Here, 47 and a half. $5,000. Here, had to get a 5,000 and 5. Then 5. Then 5. Then 5. $5,000. Round it up. Had to get a 5,000. I'm at 47 and a half. $5,000. Here, 47 and a half. 5,000. Here, get a 5,000. 7 and a half. Here, 47 and a half. Idaho, you got to be 5,000. I'm at 4750 in the house. Got to be $5,000. Here, 5,000. Here, get a 5,000. 5. Get a 7 and a half. 5. Get a 2 and a half. Here, 5,000. 2 and a half. Here, 5,000. 5250. Here, 5,000. Get a 2 and a half. Here, 5,000. 2 and a half. You just go ahead and set your satchel down now. 5,000. 2 and a half. Here, $5,000. 52 and a half. Here, 5,000. 2 and a half. Get a 5,000. 2 and a half. So 5,000. Buyer 679 going to Idaho. And click on A, C, or D, or you can take 1, 2, or 3 of them. Took the A lot at 5,000. Got C and D. I got the breakthrough in the fireproof. Hey, had to get a hammer over there. That's C and D. And had to get a hammer over there. Had to get a 3, 2 and a half. Here, $3,000, 2 and a half. Had to get a $3,000, 3250. Here, 2 and a half. Had to get a 5. Get a 32 and a 5. Had to get a 35. Had to get a 2 and a 5. Had to get a 2 and a 5. Had to get a 32 and a half. 3,500. Here, 32 and a half. 35. 5. Get a 2 and a 5. Had to get a 35. Had to get a 2 and a 5. 7 and a half. Here, 35. 37 and a half. Now 4. Here, had to get a 4,000. Had to get a 7 and a half. 4. Now 4. Now 4. Now 2 and a half. Here, $4,000, 2 and a half. And get a 4,000, 4250. Here, 4 bid 2 and a half. And get a 4,000, 2 and a half. And get a 4,000, 42 and a half. Here, 4's bid. Neil Bowman's in lead at 4,000. Get to be 42 and a half. Down front, 4,000. Down 5. Get it with $4,500. 2 and a half. And darn if we get one side fixed, the other side breaks down. Here, 4, 2 and a half, 5. Here, 45, 45. And get a 2 and a half. And get a 2 and a half. 4,500. Here, had to get a 2 and a half. The young man just jab him a little harder. 2 and a half. 4,500. Here, 45. And get a 2 and a half. 5. Get a 2 and a half. 45, 45, 45. Get a 2 and a half. 5. Get a 4,500. It's on 42 and a half straight away. Would you like both of them? 626 is the buyer at 4250. 626 and takes D lot. That correct, Chris? 4250 and takes the D lot. All right, sell C, sell the good fireproof heifer. She'd won center field here.
Yearling
heifer. You bet. Had to get about here. Had to get a 3, 2 and a half. Here, 3 bid, 2 and a half. Here, 3,000, 3250. Here, 3,000, 2 and a half. Get a 3, 2 and a half. Get a 3,000, 2 and a half. Get a 3,000, 32 and a half. Here, 3 bid, 2 and a half. Get a 3,000, 2 and a half. Get a 25, 7 and a half. Get a 500, 7 and a half. Get a 25, 27, 50. Here, 2,500, 7 and a half. Get a 500, 7 and 3. Get a 3, get a 7 and 3. Get a 3, get a 8 now 3. Here, $3,000. Get a give me 3. Get a 3, 2 and a half. Get a 3,000. $3,000, negative $3,000, two and a half, 3 bid, two and a half, negative $3,000, two and a half, negative $3,000, 32.50, 3 bid, two and a half, negative $3,000, two and a half, negative $3,000, 32 and a half, negative sold 3,000 your way, Brian, 3,000. Bar number is 637. Thank you at 3,000. All right, next lot. Coming in here.
Bring you to another big family here, the 15.
Where you going? She's all right.
She don't like the way you smell, Aaron.
We've got the 15s coming.
15A is going to be your bred heifer, the fireproof. Due this spring in March to Power Cat. Another female with a ton of figures. She's double-digit calf knees to a 136 yearling weight. She's solid on her foot EPDs with a negative pap. Ton of milk, 165 marbling to a $370 C. And then you've got the 15B heifer here, sired by Stapleton. Another female that's plenty of calf knees, growth, ton of carcass figures, 219 on the dollar B, a 126 on that feedlot value. 15C and D are both spring-weaned heifers, sired by Preeminent. Both of them have a ton of growth value. The C heifer, a 194 on the marbling, 101 ribeye. And the D heifer, a 184 marbling with a top 15% growth traits. They both have a ton of value on the value indexes. High ranking for $F, G, B, and C. Solid set of sisters here. Lot 15, A, B, C, or D.
Hey, take your choice right here. How much would it give me $5,000? Hit 5. Hit $5,000. 3, 2 and a half. Get it 3,500. Get it 35. Get it 2,535 pounds. Get it 2,505. 7 and a half. Get it 400. Get it 4,000. 2 and a half. Get it 4,000. 2 and a half. Hit 45. 500, get it 500, get it 2,500, 4,500, and get it 2,545, 400, get it 2,4,500, and get it 2,500, get it 4,500. I'm at 42 and a half, 45, and get it 2,4,500, and get it 500, get it 2,500, 45, get it 500, get it 2,4,500, and get it 45, and get it Brown's lead 2 and a half, 45, and get it 2,500, 4,500, and get it 45, 45, and get it 2,445, 45.
Got a bred heifer in the ring here, gang. Let's not leave any money on the table. She's going to lay down and have a Power Cat this spring.
45, 7 and a half, 45, 47, now 5,000. Hit $5,000, 7 and a half, bid 5, $5,000, 2 and a half, hit 5, bid 2 and a half, 5,000, 52.50, hit 5, now 5, and bid 5, get it 2 and a half, and 500, and 2 and a half, get it 2 and a half, bid 2 and a half, bid 5, get it 2 and a half, I'm at 52.50, 5,500, and 2 and a half, get it 2 and a half, get it 2 and a half, get it 2 and a half, I'm at 52 and a half, 55, and Brian's got all the business, 2 and a half, 5,500, and 2 and a half, get it 2 and a half, get it sold, 52.50, our number coming is going on order right here, buyer number 643. Takes the A lot.
Buyer number?
643, wasn't it? 643.
They left you the yearling heifer ready to breed at lot 15B, sired by Stapleton, or the 2 weaned heifers C and D by Preeminent.
A, C, B, C, and D is what we got reminding right here. All the open girls hand, and get a 3, 2 and a half, $3,000, 2 and a half, get a $3,000, 32 and a half, get a $3,000, 2 and a half, get a 3, 2 and a half, 3 bid, 2 and a half, get a $3,000, 25, 7 and a half, get a 7 and 3, and get a $3,000, 3, and get a 7 and 3, and 2 and a half, get a $3,000, 2 and a half, get a 3, 2 and 5, get a 35, and get a 2 and 5, 3,500, and get a 2 and 5, get a 2 and 3,500, and get a 2 and 5, I'm at 32 and a half, 35, and get a 2 and 5, get a Illinois behind, 32 and a half, 3,500, and get a 2 and 5, 3,500, and get a 2 and 3,500, and get a 2 and 5, get a Browns in the lead, 32 and a half, 3,500, 2 and a half, 5, and get a 2 and 3,500, and get a 2 and 5, and get a 2 and so 32.50 your way, Brown, 32.50, buyer number 637. Takes B. 32.50 takes the B loss. C and D right here. The 2 preeminents. Right here, C and D, and had to get how much here, had to get $3,000, three, had to get $3,000, get 25, 7 high, get 7, 7, get 25, 7 high, I'm in that 3, had to get 7 3,000, had to get 7 and 3, get $3,000, 3, get 7 3, I'm at 27 high, 3, 2 and high, get $3,000, 2 and get $3,000, 2 and high, 3 bid, 2 and high, 5, get $3,000, 2 and get 3 bid, 2 and high, I'm at $3,000, 32 and high, had to get $3,000, 2 and high, get $3,000, CCI's in lead, 3,000, 32.50, $3,000, 2 and high, 5, to get it 3,000. You bet right here like peas in a pod now. 3,000, 32.50. You get $3,000, 2 and a half, 5, to get it 3,000, 2 and a get it 3,000, 32 and a half, to get it sold 3,000. Buyer 679. I'm going to Idaho. If you want them both, just click on both of them. They're just like little peas in a pod right here. Fleshmate Sisters took the C lot at 3,000. All right, sell D, sell her sister. Right, had to get how about here? Had to get $3,000. Hit 3, trying to get a 25. 7 half. Had to get 3. Had to get $3,000. 7 half. 3. I'm in 7 half. 3. Had to get $7 half. $3,000. Had to get 7 half. 3. Had to get $3,000. 3. Had to get 7 half. 3. Hit 3,000. Had to get 7 half. 3. Had to get 7 half. 3. Had to get 27.50 now. $3,000. 3. Had to get 7 half. You bet she'll make a match right to her flush sister. Down be 27.50. Got to be 3,000. Hit 3. 2 and a half. Hit 3,000. 2 and a half. Hit 3 down. 2 and a half. 5. To get 3,000. 2 and a half. Hit 3 bid. 2 and a half. 5. To get 3,000. 2 and a half. To get a sold. 3,000 straight away. 3,000. Buyer number 629. 629 at 3,000. Thank you. Going to 16s.
Another family right here, 16A, B, and C. Open heifers ready to breed. This is a set of yearlings right here. We've got your A heifer sired by Fireproof. Out of the hometown, 1040. Double-digit calf and knees, top 20% on the growth traits, ton of carcass weight, 2.03 on the marbling to a 0.99 ribeye. She's a $3.89 on the dollar C and a $2.53 B. There's 16B heifers sired by Fireside. Ton of growth traits here. Top 10% weaning and a 5% yearling weight. Nearly 2 on the marbling and a 93 carcass weight. Check out that ribeye. 1.6 on the ribeye. $3.89 on the dollar C and a 269B. And then you've got 16C, the Salvation Daughter, who might be the fanciest of the three sisters. Still offers a ton of growth traits. She's excellent on the claw and angle. She's a 169 on the marbling, which is exceptional for Salvation, and a $359 C. Pick and choose or triple your money and take them all.
16 A, B, or C. Eight had to get how much? Give me $5,000. Hit 5. Eight had to get $5,000. 5 pounds to get 3. 2 and a half. To get $3,000. 2 and a half. To get 5. To get 35. 35. To get 2 and a half. 35. 7 and a half. To get 4. To get $4,000. 4 to get 7 and a 4. And the 4. 2 and a half. To get 4 down. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. To get 5. To get 45. 45. 45. 45. To get 7 and a half. To get $5,000. Had to get $5,000. 7 and a 5. Hit 5. 2 and a half. Hit 5,000. 2 and a 5. 5. To get 2 and a half. 5,500 down. 2 and a 5. 5 to get 2 and a 5. I'm at 5,500. 7 and a half. 55. 7 and a half. 55. 57. 50. I'm at 5,500 in Texas. You got to be 57 and a half. Now 6,000. It had to get $6,000. Yeah, 6,000. How to get a 6. How to get a 6. 2 and a half. To get a 6,000. 62.50. Yeah, 6 bid. 62 and a half. Yeah, 6,000. 2 and a 5. And 2 and a 5. How to get a 2 and a 5. Yeah, 6,500. And 2 and a 5. 5 to get a 2 and a 5. To get a 2 7 and a half. And to get a 65. 67. 50. Yeah, 6,500. 67 and a half. And to get a $500. 7 to get a $500. 7 and a 7. Yeah, $7,000. He had to get a 7. He had to get a $7,000. 7 and to get a 67 and a half. 7 2 and a half. Yeah, 72.50. Yeah, 7,000. 72 and a half for Joe. And to get a $7,000. 2 and a half. And to get a 5. To get a 2 and a half. To get a 2 and a half. $7,500. Oh, 2 and a half. 7 and a half. To get a $7,500. 77.50. I'm a 7,500. And to get a B 77 and a half. And to get a $7,500. 7 and a half. It's been a good race. You may as well win it. 7,500. 7 and a half. And to get a B the $500. 7 and a half. Yeah, 7,500. 7 and a half. And to get a B the $500. 7 to get a $500. 77 and a half. And to get a what are you going to do? And to get a 75. Now, 8. And to get a 77 and a half. $8,000. And to get a the Texas hit that dinger. And to get a $8,000. Yeah, 77 and a half. 8. And to get a 77 and a half. 8. And now 2 and a half. $8,000. 2 and a half. And to get a $8,000. 2 and a half. $8,000. 2 and a half. $8,000. 2 and a half. And to get a $8,000. $82.50. $8,000. 2 and a half. 5. And to get a $8,000. 2 and a half. And to get a 8 down 2 and a half. Sold 8,000 by 688 going to the great state of Texas. 8,688 to buyer. Click on ABC. Takes the B lot. Took the B lot at 8,000 going to Texas. Girl, put your brush poppers on. I got A and C. Hey, I'm right here. Dan, get how much here? Dan, had to give me. Got the Fireproof for the Salvation. Had to give me $5,000. Had to get a 3, 2 and a half, 5. Get a $3,500. 2 and a 5. Get a 35. Get a 75. 7 and a half. Get a 35. 7 and a 4. 4,000, 2.5, get it 2.5, get it 45, get it 2.5, 45, 45, 7, get it 45, 47.50. I'm in 47.5, 5,000, 5, get it 7.5, 47 high 5. Go Joe's in lead at 47 high, got to be $5,000. Head, had to get it 7.5, 47 high, $5,000. Head, had to get it 7.5, 5,000, had to get it 7.5, 5, had to get it 7.5, $5,000, 7.5, 5,000, 47.5, get it 47 Brian, had to get it 47.5, $5,000, 5, get it sold 47.50 Chris's way, 47.50. Takes to A-Lot. And that buyer number 657, thank you.
Walker's Branch headed to North Carolina.
Left
Lefty to C, heifer the Salvation, $359 C's, 169 on the Marblin.
You bad for there yourself, 16 seed. 8 hand, how to get a Salvation. 9 hand, how to get a how much here? 8 hand, how to get a right there. 3, 2.5, and get a 5, get a 35, get a 2.5, 8,500, and get a 2.35, get a 2.35, get a 2.5, 3,500. Four full brothers. 4 full brothers at Gardner's just averaged $20,000. Thank you, Mr. Richard, pointing that out. Take a look. Pay
Feels like we left the best one in the ring.
And get a 2.5, 3,500, and get a 2.5, get a 32.5, 3,500, and get a 2.35, and get a 2.5, and get a 35, 7, get a 4, and get a 4,000, 7,4, $4,000, and get a 7,4, you can buy you a new factory right here at 37.50, got to be 4,000, $4,000, and get a 7,4, and get a 4,000, and get a 7,4, I'm at 37 high, and get a 4, and you raise one bull out of and you cleared her for days, 37 high, $4,000,
Think about what he just said in today's cattle market. If you raise or sell bulls, and for what these feeder calves are worth, 2 feeder calves are worth more than what this heifer is right here. And if you raise bulls, if you breed for bulls, if you sell bulls, if you raise carcasses, we're so much money under the table here for a much better heifer that's just had full siblings average $20,000 on bulls out west. I know that's a different market, but think about where we're at even here on the East Coast.
37 high, $4,000. How get a 7,4, 4 him, get a 4, get a 7,4, get a 4,000, 4, get a 37, 4, get a 4, get a 7,4, 87, 4, and get a sold at 37.50, buyer 634, 37.50, 634. Our next lot coming here is going to 17. Let's go to 17.
A heat seeker who stands at ST Genetics out of the Combustion Daughter. The Maple Crest Black Glass 4205 here. This is another open heifer ready to breed. 81 on the dollar M. She's top 20% on the wean index, top 2% on your feedlot index, to a 375 $C. This female was in heat the other day. She's cycling. She's ready to go and do an incredible job for you in the program. She's got incredible efficiency marks. 130 on the Marblin EPD. She's ready to go to work and do a job. Again, a yearling heifer open and ready to breed.
All right, time to get a 3, 2.5. Time to get a 3,000, 32.50. 3 bid, 2.5. Get a 7 high. Get a 35, 7, get a 4. I'm going to get a 4,000, 7, I'm at 37 high, 4,000. I'm going to get a 7, 4, and 4. I'm going to get a 7, 4,000. I'm going to get a 37 high, 4, 37.50, 4,000. You had to get a 4,000. You bet. Had to get a 37 4, 4,000. Had to get a 7, 4. Had to get a 4,000, 4, get a 7, 4, 2.5. Get a 4,000, 2, get a 4,000, 42.50. 4 bid, 2 high. Blinson's in the lead, 4,000, 42.50. 4,000, 2 high. Had to get a 4,000, 2, Neil, what do you say? 4,000, 2 high. 4 bid, 2 high. 5, had to get a 4,000, 42 and a half. Had to get a 4,000, 2, get a 4,000, 2, sold 4,000. Your way, Brian, 4,000. Buyer number coming here at 4,000 is 649, 649 at 4,000. Thank you for being with us today. Right here.
Lot 18's out. We're going to go to 19, the identified daughter. The identifieds have been a great outcross on these Gardner genetics, and then you get back to the 8S34 all the way back to this 5B63 in the third generation here. You talk about incredible carcass genetics that run for generations and generations and generations. I bet Mr. Richard sees that 356H, 3S10 in there, and he knows exactly what to do with those. Double-digit calf knees, plenty of growth. 71 on the carcass weight, 143 marbling, and a 102 ribeye. This is a female that's got incredible marks on the dollar indexes from $M all the way to $C. She is open. She's ready to breed. She will go into the program and be a very profitable female here. Lot 19.
Hey, going to be lot number 19 right here. Honey, give me $5,000. Hit 5. Honey, going to be a 3, 2.5. Honey, going to be $3,000. 2.5. Honey, going to be 3, 2.5. Honey, going to be a 5. Going to be the 2.5. 3,500. Honey, going to be the 2.5. 3,500. Honey, going to be 2.5. Honey, going to be 7.5. Honey, going to be 35. 7.4. Honey, going to be $4,000. 37.5. 4. Honey, going to be $4,000. 4. Honey, going to be 7.5. 4. Honey, going to be $4,000. 4. Honey, going to be 37.5. 4. I'm 37.50. Got to be 4. Hey, going to be $4,000. 4. Honey, going to be 7.5. 4. Honey, going to be 37.5. 4,000. 37.5. 4. Hey, going to be you bet. Honey, going to be 37.5. She's unidentified right here now. Honey, going to be 37.50. $4,000. 4,000. Hey, going to be $4,000. 4. Honey, going to be 37.5. 4. Honey, going to be $4,000. 4. Honey, going to be 37.5. 4. So we're 37.50. 644 buys on holder. 644. 37.50. Right here, going
Lot
to 20.
24, new sire group here, the Stapletons, out of the Stallion Daughter, 5R70, going back to the great 3R30, incredible carcass female who had a ton of phenotype and style. She's over a $3 million producer. A female that's the top 15% on carcass weight, top 5% for marbling and ribeye. She's in the top 5% of the breed on the feedlot, 103 on the dollar grid value. 234 on B and 355C. This is a female that's got plenty of rib and hip capacity. She's going to go out in the program. She's going to look good doing her job. Lot 20.
Lot 20 should be the Stapleton now. Honey, going to be how much of a deer? Honey, going to be how much of a deer? Honey, going to be $4,000. 3, 2.5. $3,000. 2.5. Honey, going to be $3,000. 2.5. Honey, going to be the 3, 2.5. Honey, going to be the $3,000. 2.5. Honey, going to be 3, 2.5. 3, 2.5. Honey, going to be the 5. Honey, going to be 2.5. 35. Honey, going to be 2.5. Honey, going to be the 3,500. 32.5. Honey, going to be the 35. 35. Honey, going to be the 2.5. 3,500. Honey, going to be 2.5. I'm at 32.5, 3,500. I'm going to be 2.5. I'm going to be the 35. I'm going to be the big figure female now. 32.5, 3,500. 3,500 and 2.5. 35. I'm going to be 2.5 here. 35. I'm going to be 2.5. 35. I'm going to be 2.5. I'm going to be 2.5. So we're 32.50. Buyer 609 609 buys at 32.50. Going to 21. 21's the lot to buy. Take a look coming here up First Avenue.
Again, these First Avenues are some of the first to hit the market. This is a female that I like very well. She's got a big rib cage, plenty of hips. She's long spined. She's going to get out and make you plenty of females or bulls if you're in that bull market. Top 10% on the growth trait. She's got great marks for fertility, milk, carcass weight, top 10%, a 1.5 on the marbling, 110 on the ribeye. She's a $349 C. She's top 5% of the breed on the wean index, and over here in the east we sell a lot of wean calves. There's a lot of value in this female here. Lot 21.
How much of it here? I'm going to give me 5,000. I'm going to be here better 25, 7.5. I'm going to be 3. Here 2.5. I'm going to get 3,000. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to get 2.5. 3,500. I'm going to get 7.5. I'm going to be 37.4. I'm going to be 4,000. 7.4. 37.5. $4,000. Here going to get 4. I'm going to be 7.4. 4. I'm going to be 37.4. And 37.5. $4,000. Here going to be 4. I'm going to be 7.4. I'm going to be 37. I'm going to be I'm at 35 online. Got to be 7.5 here. You didn't do it. 35, 7.5. Here 35, 37.50. Here 35, 7.5. I'm going to get 3,500. 37.50. 3,500. 37.5. I'm going to get 3,500. 7.7. I'm going to get 500. 7.7. I'm going to get 35, 37.50. Here 35, 7.5. I'm going to get eBay at 35, 37.50. Here going to get Illinois in lead at 3,500. 37.50. Make no mistake. You don't give 37.50. Here 35, 7.5. I'm going to get 500. I sold them 3,500. 677. 3,500. 677.
Beasley family. Thank you, David. Lot 22, the Fireside, out of the Enhanced Daughter, back to the Early Bird in 985. Another Cavanese female here. Top 20% on the wean and weight value. 31 milk to a 160 marbling. She's a 345 on the dollar C. All those indexes there from $W to $C are in the top 10% of the breed. Solid female here by Fireside, lot 22.
How do you do? Lot 22's Fireside. How do you have the enhanced cow down? Take a look here. How do you get able to get veered? How do you get before? 3, 2.5. $3,000, 2.5. He's going to be 3,000 on 2.5. You're going to get a big stout girl here. 3,000, 32.5. I'm going to get 25, 7.5. I'm going to be 3. I'm going to be 2.5. I'm going to be 3,000 on 2.5. Here 3,500. I'm going to be 2.5. I'm going to be 2.5. 35. 35, had to get a 2.5, 3,500, had to get a 2.5, but about to get a 2.5 speed of 5, get a 3,500, I'm in 2.5, 35, had to get a 7 high, get a 3,500 up on 7 high, get a 500 up on 7, 7, get a 35, 37, 50, 35, 7 high, had to get a 35, 37 high, 5, get a eBay at 35, 37, 50, 3,500, 7 high, had to get a 500 up on 7, 7, get a eBay, had to get a 35, she'll get big and stout now, 3,500, 37, 50, 35, 7 high, had to get a 500, so 3,500, you weigh Neil, 3,500. 659 going on order, thank you. Go to 23. She'll be a Stapleton.
Another Pete Stapleton here. This is a female that I really liked. Had a lot of capacity to her, had some shape to her and dimension. This is a female that comes to you today at 10 double-digit calf knees at a plus 10 to a 138 yearling weight. 173 on the marbling. That's in the top 2% of the Angus breed. 106 on the grid value, 125 on the feedlot value, and a $231 B. She is born September of 24. She's ready to breed to the bull of your choice. Lot 23.
Yeah, Daddy, going to be one talking about a little extra rib in her now. Dad, I'm going to get how much here? Dad, I'm going to get him $5,000. I'm going to get a 3, 2 and a half. $3,000, 2 and a half. I'm going to get a $3,000, 2 and a half. I'm going to get a $3,000, 32.50. $3,000, 2 and a half. I'm going to get a 25, 7 and a half. I'm going to get now 3. I'm going to get a 2 and a half. I'm going to get a 5. I'm going to get a 35. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. I'm going to get a 4. I'm going to get a $4,000, 7 and a half. $4,000, 7 and a half. Bid 4. I'm going to get a $4,000. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. Bid 4. $4,000. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. 4. I'm going to get a 37 and a half. I'm going to get a better girl right here. Big old deep belly thing. 37 and a half. She make a cow now. You bet. 37.50. $4,000. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. 4. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. 4. I'm going to get a $4,000. Hit 4. I'm going to get a $4,000. She going to get better every day you own her now. 37 and a half. $4,000. Hit 4. I'm going to get a $4,000. 4. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. 4. I'm going to get a 37 and a half. 4. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. 4. Hit 4,000. Hit. I'm going to get a 7 and a half. 4. I'm going to get a 37 and a half. 4,000. 4. I'm going to get a 37.50. She going to 634. 37.50. 634.
Lot 24, the Transcendent daughter, back to the Rockin' W hometown, W2401. This is a female that's got incredible marks for calf knees and low birth weight. She's over 2 on the marbling, folks. That's the top 1% of the breed. She's negative on her pap. She's a 117 on the dollar grid and a $207 B. Another stout, long-made female with plenty of bone. She's got a deep rib cage. She's ready to go to work and do the job. She's ready to breed. Lot 24.
How to be how much of it here? How to get a 3, 2 and a half. Hit 3,000 on 2 and a half. Get a 3, 2 and a half. Get a 3,000 on 2 and a half. Get a 3, 2 and a half. Get a 25, 7 and a half. Now 3. Hit 3, 2 and a half. Get a 5. Get a 7 and a half. Get a 35, 37.50. Hit 35, 7 and a half. Get a 4. Get a 4, 2 and a half. Get a 4,000 on 2 and a half. Hit 4 B, 2 and a half. Plus in the lead 4,000, 42.50. Hit 4 B, 2 and a half. Get a 4,000 on 2 and a half. Get a 4,000 on 2 and a half. Hit 4 B, 2 and a half. Get a 4, get a 2 and a half. Get a 4 B, 2 and a half. Get a 4,000 on 2 and a half. Get a 4,000 on 42.50. Hit 4 B, 2 and a half. Get a 42 and a half. CCI. Hit $4,000, 2 and a half. Get a 4,000 on 2 and a half. Get a 4 down, 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. Get a 4 down, 2 and a half. So 4,000. Your way, Brian. 4,000. Good daughter. Good 649 buys again. Thank you.
Been bidding on a lot of them. Here's you a Paramount out of a Transcendent from the Big Timber program. She was born on 12/1/24, a young female that's coming into her own and going to be ready to breed this spring. She's got plenty of growth. She's got solid marks on claw and angle. She's a 34 for milk, a 1.7 marbling and 128 ribeye. She's strong on the dollar W index at a 80 and a 112 feedlot, 114 on the grid and a 358 on the dollar C. This is another female that I like pretty well. Sired by Paramount, lot 25.
How much of it here? Should be a Paramount. How to get how much of it here? How to get a $5,000? Hit 5. How to get a 3, 2 and a half. Get a 3,000 on 32.50. Hit 3 B, 2 and a half. How to get a 3,000 on 25, 7 and a half. Get a now 3. How to get a 2 and a half. Get a 3,000 on 2 and a half. Get a 2 and a half. Get a 2 and a half. Get a now 5. Hit 3,500. How to get a 2 and a half. Get a 35. Get a 35. Get a 2 and a half. Hit 32 and a half. 35. Get a 2 and a half. 3,500. How to get a 2 and a half. Get a 2 and a half. 3,500. How to get a better lady right here now. 32 and a half. 3,500. I'm at 32 and a half. 35. 5. Get a 2 and a half. 3,500. Get a 2 and a half. Hit 3,500. Hand 2 and a 5. 5. Get a 2 and a 3,500. Hand get a 2 and a 5. Get us over 32.50. Buyer 622. 32.50. 622 buys.
All right, we're going to get into a good set of these spring of 25 heifers that have just been weaned. This lot 26 is a First Avenue out of a voracious that come from Walker's Branch. Back to this GAR Surefire 1876 is solid female. I really like this heifer. Keep in mind, these calves have just been weaned. They are ready to get on the feed program and just do nothing but bloom and turn into great cows. She's 9 on the calf knees to a top 15% weaning, top 20% yearling. She's got great marks for scrotal. She's balanced on her foot, claw and angled, negative on the pap. Top 1% on marbling at a 186 and a 144 ribeye. $413 C today, folks, and a $251 B. There's a ton of upside and potential in this female right here. She'll turn into a great mama cow. Lot 26.
Yes, sir, she will. She's got lots of arithmetic now. Nothing going to be the lot 26. She'll be at First Avenue. Nothing going to be how much here? Give me $5,000. If $5, it had to be $5,000. $5, going to be $3, 2 and a half. Going to be $3,000. $2 going to be $3, 2 and a half. $3,000, 2 and a half. Going to be $7, going to be $4. Going to be $4,000. $4 going to be $4, 2 and a half. Going to be $5. Going to be $45. Going to be $2 and a half. $4,500. $2 and a half. Going to be $7, going to be $4,500. $47 and a half. $4,500. $47.50. Going to be $45. $7, going to be $500. Wojo's and lady $4,500. Got to be $47 high CCI. $4,500. $47.50. Going to be $4,500. $7, going to be $500. $47.50. I'm at $4,500. $47 high CCI. You're all out. $4,500 is be in the house. $47 high. $45.7 high. $4,500. $47.50. $45.7 high. Hit the dinger if you're going to do it. Missouri, Georgia, you're both behind. 45, 47 high. Hit. How do you get to $4,500? $7, going to get $500. $47.50. And now $5,000. $5. Now $5. Now $5,000. $7, $5. How do you get it?
She's got the figures.
So much better when you shake your head the other way, ma'am. And I'm 47 and a half, $5,000, and 47 and a half, $5,000. He had to give me 5. He had to give me $5,000, 5, work practice with me, 47 and a half, $5,000. Here, 47 and a half, 5, and going to give me $5,000. It feels so much better just to say yes. I'm 47 and a half, 5. Here, $5,000, 7, $5,000, $5. How going to give me $5,000? What do you say? How going to give me $5,000? So $47.50 going to Missouri. Thank you, Wes. Buyer 683.
3-0 cattle. Thank you, Wes.
On another First Avenue right here, lot 27.
Lot 27, this female is another First Avenue out of the Freedom Daughter. Another female that's got incredible figures. She's high on the growth. She's got plenty of milk, heifer pregnancy, great on the dollar energy. 151 marbling, 152 ribeye. She's in the top 4% of the breed for maternal value, top 4% of the breed on the wean index value, $240 on the dollar B and a $399 C. She's got some pop and some rib cage to her. She's going to turn into a nice mama cow too. Lot 27.
Here. Look at the indexes. Look at the figures on this girl now. How going to be how much here? How going to be 3, 2 and a half. Going to be 5. Going to be 7 half. Going to be 4. Going to be 2 and a half. Going to be 45. Going to be 255. 7 half. Going to be 4500. 7 half. I'm at 4500. 7 half. Going to be 4500. $47.50. 4,500. 7 high. Begin to get 4,500. 47 high. Begin to get 500. 7 to get now 5. Begin to get 5. Now 2 and high. Begin to 5,000. 2 and high. 5 be 2 and high. Now 55. 55. To get 2 and high. 5,500. High. Begin to get 7 high. Begin to 5,500. 57. 50 now 6,000. 6 now 2 and high. Begin to 6,000. 2 and high. Begin to get 6 2 and high. Now 5. Begin to 6,500. And now 7 and high. Begin to 500. 7 7 to get 500. 67. 50 now 7,000. 7 7 now 2 and high. 7,000. 2 and high. Now 5 and so about 7 high. Begin to 7,500. 7 high. 75, 7 high. You're going so good now. Reload, shoot again. 75, 7 high. 7,500, 7 high. Going to get 500, 77, 50. 7,500. Now 8, 8,000, 8. Now 2 and a half. 8,000, 2 and a half. Going to get 8,000, 2 and a half. Shoot something other than a single shot then. 7,000, 2 and a half. 8, 2 and a half. Going to be 8,000, 2 and a half. 8 speed, 2 and a half. 8,000, 2 and a half. Going to be 8 speed, 2 and a half. What are you going to do? 8,000, 2 and a half. Going to get 8,000, 8250. 8 bid, 2 and a half. Going to be 8,000, 2 and a half. You done shook 4 or 5 times now. I know you come here to buy her. 8,000, 82 and a half. $8,000, 2 and a half. And she did too. $8,000. Sold her $8,000 straight away. 8,000 Chris your way. Buy her 626 at 8,000. Thank you both for bidding on the good heifer.
Yep, been a lot of good ones today. Both of you have. Thank you. Lot 28. This home run heifer out of the big Transcendent R410 B234. Solid package here. Cavanese growth. Plenty of milk, carcass weight, 182 on the Marlin, 380 on the Dollar C, lot 28, sired by Home Run.
How many of it here, Dan? How many of it get right here? How many of it get $5,000? How many of it get 5? Get it 3, 2 and a half. Get it $3,000, 2 and a half. 3, 2 and a half. Get it $3,000, 2 and a half. Get it 2. Get it 3 down. Get it 25, 7 high. 2,500, 7 high. How many of it get 3? How many of it 7 half? 3, 3, 3. Get it 7 half, 3. I'm at 27 high, $3,000. How many of it 3? How many of it $3,000? How many of it 3? Need to put the scales here now. How many of it 7 half, 3? Better than girl here now. I'm at 27 high, $3,000. Head. How many of it 3? How many of it $3,000? You bet right here. Lots and lots of figures. She's a home run. And 7 high, bid $3,000. I'm going to get 27 half and 3. I'm going to get $3,000.
Take his heifer home, and we're getting into all these weaned heifers. You get them home, and you breed them this spring, you finish raising them up. What are they going to be worth next fall as bred heifers when you get them settled? We're way under the money. You know what the feeder calves are worth. I know she's a weaned heifer, and you got to put a little time and feed in her. But what's the value in buying into a good program with good genetics, good APD value, and good pedigree value? Way under the money here.
I'll be 27.50, 3,000. 3,000 3. 3 to get 3,000 3. You're going to be 7,500 3. You're going to be 3,000 7. You say 3 now. 2. Got to be 32 and a half. I mean 3,000 straight away in front midfield. Got to be 32 and a half. Here 3,000 bid 2 and a half. Hand to get 3,000. You don't give 31. I'll help you all I can. Y'all both came in at 31 2. Here 32 31 2 2 2. Hand to get now 3. Here 32 and 3. Down to get a 200. I'm
going to tell Tim you quit.
Here 32 and 3. Here 32 33. They make you live hard. Here 32 and 3. Here 32 33. Down 200. I'm going to get 2 and 3. It's over 3,200 straight away. 3,200 626. Is that right, Chris? 626. Thank you.
Let's bring in these sisters, 30A, B, and C. Make you a note, 30A, you probably saw back there in the pen, she does have a shoulder bruise from the shoot accident. The vet has checked her. Lorsons are guaranteeing her. They're standing behind her. The vet says she'll heal up and she will be fine. You got a set of Fireside sisters here from the Flushmate on the N985 enhanced donor. A heifer, ton of growth, top 10% on the weaning and yearling. She's got all the carcass figures you want. 86 on the carcass weight, 194 Marlin, 117 ribeye, $374 C. The B heifer, again, plenty of growth, fertility, 165 Marlin, $368 C. And the C heifer, a ton of growth again, just like the sisters, 87, 151, 164 on the scrotal, 37 on the milk, 145 Marlin, and a 138 on the ribeye to a $355 C. Excellent set of Flushmate sisters right here. Package this family up and put them all to work.
You bet right here. A, B, and C lots right head. High and high. They're going to be out the good in the hands donor down. Take it here down. High. They're going to be how much they're going to be. I'll be Firesides. All right, head. They're going to get how much of it here. They're going to be $5,000 3. 2 and a half. You get $3,000 2 and a half. Here 3 bid 2 and a half. They're going to be $3,000 2 and a half. I'll let you bid 25. 7 high. They're going to be 7 and 3. Here 7 high bid 3. Here $3,000 7 and 3. They're going to get $3,000. They're going to 7 and 3. Here $3,000 7 and bid 3. They're going to get $3,000 3. They're going to be 7 and 3. They're going to get $3,000 3 and 3. They're going to be I'm at 27.50. Got to be $3,000 and 27 high now 3. They're going to get $3,000. He's going to get 3. They're going to get a set of Flush sisters right here. Put them to work in your program now. But 27 high got to be $3,000. They're going to get $3,000. He's going to get 7 and 3. They're going to get 3 2 and a half. Here $3,000 2 and a half. They get $3,000 2 and a half. They're going to get $3,000 32.50. Here 3 bid 2 and a half. They're going to get $3,000 2 and a half. They're going to get $3,000 2 and a half. Here $3,000 2 and a half. They're going to get $3,032.50. Here 3's bid. He might take them all at that now. 3,032 and a half. To get a 3. Sold them 3,000. You want all 3 of them, sir? 619's to buyer. Takes the A lot. I sure did. B and C. A's gone. Got a B and C. Had to get a bid. How much of it here? Had to get a bid $3,000. Here 3. Had to get a 25. Had to get a bid 600. 7. Here 27. 8. Had to get a bid 8. Had to get a 28. Had to get a bid $700. Hey, I'm at 27. 28. Had to get a $700. 8. Had to get a $700. Here $2,800. Had to get a 7. 8. Had to get a $700. 8. Had to get a $2,800. Had to get a 7. Now 9. Had to get a 9. Had to get a $800. Here 28. 9. Had to get a 3. Had to get a $3,000. 3. Had to get a 3. Had to get a 3. Had to get a $3,000. Here 29. 3. Had to get a they'll work now. 29. Give me 3. And $3,000. Here 3. 1. Had to get a $3,000. 1. But mom had to get a $3,000. 31. 31. To get a $3,000. 3100. Here $3,000. 31. But mom to get a $3,000. 1. So 3,000. Carl, you on both? Get them out of here. He said double up. Buyer number 631. 631.
Thank you, Carl. Lot 31, another home run daughter out of a voracious, back to a fruition. Top 15% on the growth traits. We still sell them by pounds, and that means a lot in this country still today, folks. 15% on the wean index, 3% on the beef index, and a 365 on the $C, 177 on your marbling, and a 115 ribeye. She's got enough milk to do the job. This is a female that's going to go into the program and do what you want her to. Lot 31.
Number 31, 800, 3, 3,000, 32, 3,000, 3, 25, 7 high, 3, 27, 3, 27 high, 3, 3,000, 800, 3, 3, I'm a 27 high meal, got to be 3,000, and negative 7,3, 3, negative 7,3, 27.50 now, 3, trying to get a better girl right here, 27 high, 3,000, 7 high, 3, negative 7,3, 3, negative 3,000, 3, negative 7,3 now, 3, 3, you bet, how to get 3,000, 27 high, 3, negative 7,3, negative 27.50, you ain't Neil, 27.50, 659 buys, 27.50. All right here goes
Lot 32, another home run out of a quantum. These quantums made incredible cows. They had great udder quality, plenty of rib and hip. Some of my favorite females out of the Gardner program. She's got great growth traits. Top 20% on the scrotal circumference if you like fertility. 31 on the milk. 15% on carcass weight, 182 on the marbling, and a $365 C. She's got a ton of math here for all the dollar indexes. If you like cattle that go out and make profit, this is the kind. Lot 32.
This should be a hometown of the quantum cow now. How to get how much here? How to get a $3,500. $3,500. How to get a $3,000. How to get a 25. 7 high. How to get a $500. 7 high. 2,500. 27.50. How to get a $500. 7 high. 25. 27.50. 25. 7 3. To be a 3, to be a 7, 8, 3, 8, hand to get a 28, got to be 3, Brian, hand to get a $3,000, hand to get a $800 on 3, $3,000, hand to get a $800 on 3, hand to get a 28, now 3, hand to get give me that 9, hand to get a 29, 3, 29, 3, $3,000 on 3, hand to get a $900 on 3, $3,000 on 2,900 on 3, I'm a 2,900, got to be 3, 3, to get a $900 on 3, 300, to get a $3,000 on 3, to get a $900 on 3, sold her 2,900, buyer number coming right here, 2,900 is 646, 646 buys, thank you.
Good job, young man. Lot 33, an acceleration out of a hometown. Back to a drive daughter. This female's a $372 C, and she's got incredible calvanese, low birth weight to a 135 yearling weight. She's top 10% on the angle, 2 on the marbling, and a .96 ribeye. This female's got all the figures again to go into the herd and be profitable. Lot 33.
Acceleration. How much of it here? You just mashed the gas now. Get a $3,000. 25. 7 high. Get a $500. 27.50. 25. 7 high. Get a $500. 7 get a $500. 7 high. Get a 25. 27.50. 27. Now 3. Get a 7 8. Get a 7 8. I'm a 27 8. 8, had to get a 2,800, had to get a 7, 8, had to get a 27, 28, had to get a $700, 28, now 9, had to get a $800, 9, 9, get a $800, 9, now 3, had to get a $3,000, 29, got to be 3, and $3,000, 3, had to get a $900, 3, I'm a 29, got to be 3, and $3,000, 1, and get a $3,000, 1, get a $3,000, 3 bid, 31, 1, and get a $3,000, 31, get a $3,000, got to be 3,100, 3,000, 1, you now got to be 3,000, 1, 3 bid, 31, 1, and get a $3,000, 1, get a solar, 3,000 buyer, 676 going to Oklahoma. 3,676. Thank you for being with us today. Go to 35.
35 and 35A. We're going to bring you a pair here with a heifer calf at side. This voracious daughter is open, ready to breed her flush. Back to the Surefire. They bringing that calf in? Got you a half-grown calf right here that was born June 2nd of 25. The voracious daughter here, plenty of growth, great on the claw and angle. She's got solid marks, top 15% for milk. Great on the energy, 169 on the marbling, 104 ribeye, 364 on the $C. And then you've got the acceleration daughter at her side at a 406 today $C. That's right, 406 on the $C. She's got great marks for claw and angle. She's 2.14 on the marbling, 138 ribeye. Ton of figures right here on the pair.
All right, you bet. Stylish little heifer, nice little female right there doing her job now. 8, going to be give me 10,000. 10, going to be 4, 2.5. Going to be 5. Going to be 45, 7, 5 pound, 2.5. 5. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 55, 7, 7, I'm going to be 6. I'm going to be $6,000. And 2 and a high. I'm going to be $6,000. 2 and a 5. I'm going to be 65. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be the 7. I'm going to be the $7,000. And 2 and a high. I'm going to be $7,000. 2 and I'm going to be 7. 2 and a 5. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be $7,500. 7 high. I'm a 75. Wojo got to be 8. $8,000. 8. I'm going to get 77. I have 8 now. 2 and a high. $8,000. 2 and a high. I'm going to be 8,000. 2 and a 5. 85. 85. 85. I'm going to get 85. Now 7 high. $8,500. 87.50. 85. 7 high. Now 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. I'm going to be now 2 and a high. I'm going to get 9,000. 2 and a high. It now 5. 9,500. I'm going to get 2 and a 5. I'm going to get 2 and a 5. It 9,500. I'm going to get 2 and a 5. I'm going to get 2 and a 9,500. I'm going to get 2 and a 5. It 9,500. I'm going to get Brownston lead 92 and a half. 95. It had to get 2 and a 5. 5. 5. I'm going to get 2 and a 5. 9,500. 92. 2 and a half. 5. 5. I'm going to get sold 92.50. Buyer number coming in order is going to 643. 643 buys. Thank you.
Lot 36, another heifer pair with a calf born July 30th of 25. This voracious daughter, out of the storm daughter, comes to you today with Cavanese, low birth weight. She's a 34 on the milk, 168 marbling. She's a $389 today on the dollar C. Updated Friday to a $389 C. She's got the dual force heifer baby at side. That's also double-digit Cavanese, 18 to a negative 0.3. Or excuse me, a negative 3. 130 marbling, 147 ribeye on the calf to a $356 C. We're selling you the pair together, 36 and 36A.
By the young pair right here. He had to get a 36, 36A. And she's a voracious, got a dual force baby. How much going to give me $5,000? At 5, he had to get a 5. Now 2 and a half, bid 5,000, 52 and 5. I'm going to get 7 high. I'm going to get 500, 57.50. I'm at 5,500, 7 high. I'm going to be the 5. Wojo's in lead at 5,500 up top. Going to be 57.50. 5,500, 7 high. I'm going to be the 500 up and 7. I'm going to be the 500 up and 57.50. Heifer pair right here. 5,500, 57 high. 5,500, 7 high. I'm going to be the 500 up and 7. I'm going to be the 500 up and 57.50. 5,500, 7 high. I'm going to be the 500 up and 7. I'm going to be the 500 up and 57 high. I'm going to be the 500 up and 7 high. Sold 5,500 up top. 633 buys. Thank you for being here today. Buyer 633 at 5,500. Right here going to 37.
I'm going to get into some of these spring-bred females. Lot 37, the breakthrough out of the hometown daughter. Check out this spread. Negative 2.2 birth weight to a 146 yearling weight. She's a 32 on the milk. 205 marbling to a 118 ribeye. This female today is a $390 on the dollar C. She's going to have you a calf in March to True Balance. That semen is hard to get these days, and those True Balance calves are incredibly fancy. They're highly marketable, and they have been wanted all over the country, coast to coast and border to border. This is a female to check into, and those True Balance calves, they number up. They've got style. They're going to do the job. You'll like what she lays down and does right here. Lot 37.
That's right. Who did this sell order? Going to be lot 37. She's got lots and lots of figures, and she's bred to the great True Balance bull. Now take a look. All right, going to be how many here? Going to give me 10,000. At 10, going to be 3, 2 and a half. Going to be 3, 5. Going to be 7 high. Going to be 35, 7 high. Going to be 4. Going to be 4,000, 2 and a half. Going to be 4,000, 2 and a half. 4, 2 and a 5. Going to be 4,500. Going to be 45, 7 high. Going to be 45, 47 high. Going to be 45, 47 and 5,000. 5 now 2 and a half. 5, 2 and a half. 5, 55, 5,500, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 52 and a 5, 5, 52 and a 5. Wojo's lead at 52.50. Got to be 5,500 Illinois. 55, 7 high. 55, 7 high, 7. They get y'all out, Chris. 55, 7 high. 57 high. Now 6. And they're going to be the 6,000. Here's 7 high. Bid 6. And they're going to be the 6,000. They're going to be the Wojo's lead at 57 high. Got to be 6,000. Here's 6. And they're going to be the 6,000. I'm at 57.50. Got to be 6,000. Now 2 and a half. 62. Now 6,500. Well, that was one of them Sotheby's auction, talking auction. 6,500, 2 and a half, 5. Yeah, 2 and a half, 5. Going to be the 2 and a half.
That's an ABS rep right there. You know you can't get the semen, and the work's already been done. I've been doing a lot of math for y'all today. Don't make me keep doing it now.
I'm at 6,500 in Idaho. You got to be 67 and a half. 65, 67, 50, sir. Yeah, 65, 7 and a half. Now 7. And you can do 7 down, 7 and 7. And you can be 65, 7 and a half, 7. Yeah, $7,000. And you can be 67.50 up top. You got to be 7,000 Idaho, Illinois. You're all behind. 67 and a half. high, $7,000. Here's 7. He's going to get $7,000. 77. He's going to get $7,000. 67 high, 7. $7,000. Here's 67 high, 7. Hit that dinger if you're going to do it. And you're going to get $7,000. 77. He's going to get 67 high, $7,000. 7. Get hammers high. And you're going to get $7,000. Here's 67 high, 7. And you're going to get it sold. 67.50 up top. 67.50. Bought a good female. And that buyer number is coming right here. 617 buys. Thank you, sir.
That's
Going to
2
38.
times today, Nathan. Lot 38, she did come up open, unfortunately, the Fireball out of the Greater Good. She's a 14 Cavanese, 77 weaning, 142 yearling, 208 on the Marlin, $377 C. She is open and ready to breed to the bull of your choice, or you can take her and flush her now.
Yeah, going to be how much it is? You be a Fireball, and going to be how much here? What are you going to give here? And going to get $5,000. Hit 5, and going to get 5, and going to get 3, 2 and a half, 5, and going to get 3,500, and going to get 3,500, 32 and a half, 35, and going to be 7 and 5, but I'm going to get 35, and you're going to get 7 and 35, and going to get 7 high, you get 3,500, about 37.50. I'm at 3,500, going to be 37 high, you're going to get 500, about 7, and you're going to get 35, 7 high, 35, 7 high, and you're going to get 5, and get 7 high, 7, and you're going to get 500, about 7 high. I'm at 3,500, going to be 37.50. He's going to be 500, about 7, 7, you're going to get 500, about you're going to get 6, 7. Here 37, and you get 600, about 7, 7, and you're going to get 6, 7, and you're going to get 36, 7. Here 36, 7, and you're going to get 6, 7, and you're going to get 7, 7, you're going to get 7, 8, and you're going to get 37, 8, 8, and you're going to get 37, 8. I'm at 37.50, and you're going to get 8, 8, and you're going to get 37, 8, 8, and you're going to get 8, 8, and you're going to get 8, and you're going to get 9, 9, and you're going to get 39. Here 38, now 9, 800, about 9, 9, 9, and you're going to get 800, about 9. Here 39, Georgie, you're behind. 39, 800, about 9, 9, 9, and you're going to get 39. I'm at 3,800, 39. It had to get a 9, 9, 9, 9, and I'm going to get 800, about 9. Here 38, 39. I'm going to be hit that dinger, Georgia. I'm going to get 38, 9. Here 39, and I'm going to get a 38, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. I'm going to get 800, about 9, 9, and I'm going to be sold at 3,800. She's going to Idaho, 679 is the buyer at 3,800. I'll go to 39. 39 is the lot to buy. She's the Transcendent.
Transcendent out of the Surefire, double-digit Cavanese. Another female that's great on the dollar energy if you like efficiency. 194 Marlin, 104 ribeye, top 20% on fat. Great on the feedlot, the grid, the dollar beef index, and a $357 C. This is a female that's due January the 18th to Power Cat, the great Wildcat son that stands at Select Sires. Lot 39.
All right, here, going to get how much of it here? She do the Power Cat now. Going to get how much of it here? Hey, how going to be $5,000? How going to get 3, 2 and a half? Going to be 5. Going to be 3,500. How going to get 2 and a half? 5. Here 35. 7 and a half. Going to be 4. How going to be 4,000? 4. Going to be 4. 2 and a half. Going to be 4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be 4,000. 2 and a half. I'm at 4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be 4 bid. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. Going to be 4 bid. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. Going to be 4,000. 2 and a half. Here 4,000. 2 and a half. 5. Going to be 4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be 4,000 bid. 42 and a half. Joe's in the lead, 4,000, 42 and high. Here, $4,000, 2 and high, 5, and you're going to get 4,000 on that, 2 and you're going to be sold at 4,000. Your way, 4,000, 617 in it. 617, thank you, sir.
Bought some good ones today, thank you, sir.
Lot 40.
Lot 40, the Transcendent out of the K263 daughter. I'll let her come in. Transcendent, double-digit Cavanese, top 15% for birth weight to a top 30% yearling weight EPD. 167 on the Marlin, 330 on the dollar C. Also going to have you a January calf to Power Cat, lot 40.
How many how much here down? How many get 5,000? Get 3, 2 and a half. Get 5. Get 35. 7. Get 4 home. Get $4,000. Hit 4 and get 7 bit 4 and get 4,000. Get 7 bit 4. I'm at 37 high. Got to be 4 and get 4. Get 4,000. Get 7 4. Get 7 4. Hit 37 high. $4,000. Hit get 2 and a half. Get 4,000. 2 and a half. Georgia's in the lead at 4,000. Got to be 42.50. Hit $4,000. 2 and a half. Hit get 4,000. 2 and a half. Get 4 2 and a half. Hit get 4,000. 2 and a half. I'm at $4,000. Pennsylvania, you're behind. 4,000. Got to be 42.50. Hit that dinger if you're going to do it. 4,000. 2 and a half. Yeah, you bet. She'll be a big stout one now. 4,000. 42.50. Yeah, boy. I'm 4,000. 2 and a half. Hit $4,000. She kind of like me. She's sort of one of them meat and potato girls now. Hit 4,000. 2 and a half. Hit 4 bid. 2 and a half. I'm going to be 4,000. 2 and a half. I'm going to be 4,000. 42.50. Hit 4 bid. 2 and a half. Make no mistake. Georgia's in the lead. Pennsylvania, you're behind. 4,000. 42.50. Hit 4 bid. 2 and a half. I'm going to get 4,000. 2 and a half. What are you going to do? Hit to get 4,000. 2 and a half. Get it sold at 4,000 by our 663 going to Georgia. Here, next slot. 41.
Fireproof daughter out of the Prophet. This is a female that's pretty likable here. She's got a lot of figures to her, too. 12 on the Cavanese. She's a female that's top 10% of the breed for milk. She's 207 on the Marbling negative pap, top 25% angle. She today is a 380 on the Dollar C, and she's going to lay down in March and have you a home run, baby. Lot 41.
Fireproof, bred to home run. How to get about here? Get 3, 2.5. How to get 5? Get 35. How to get 2.5? 3,500. How to get 2.5? 5. Get 35. 7.5. Get 35. 37 high. 35. 7.5. How to get 4? How to get 4,000. How to get 4? How to get 7.4. 37 high. 4,000. How to get 7.4. How to get 4? How to get 7.4. I'm a 37 high, 4, 2.5. He can give 4,000 on 2.5. He can give 4 bid, 2.5. Hit 4,000, 42, 50. He can give 4,000, 2.5. He can give 45, 45, 45. He can give hello, Arkansas, 42.5. 4,500 and 2.5. Come on, Illinois. He can give 42.5. 4,500 and 2.5. He can give 4,500 and 2.5. 45, 45, 45, 45. He can give 4,500 and he can give 2.5. 42 and highest bid, 4,500 and get Illinois, you're behind. 42.5, 4,500. He had to give it 2.5. 45, 45, 45, 45, to get it 4,500, I'm 42, 50, 45, to get it 2.5, to get it solar, 42, 50, buyer 641, she's going to the great state of Arkansas. 42, A and B, I believe.
That's right, we're going to bring you these Fireball sisters. Stemming from the great 3R30 family. You get all kind of carcass quality here. 42A comes to you today. Going to have you a February calf by the great majority. She's got a ton of cavities. She's high valued on marbling at a 164. There's plenty of value here for milk at a top 30% of the breed and a $352 C. Again, 42A having you a calf to majority in February. 42B going to lay down in February and have you a home run calf. Ton of Cavanese here, 175 Marbling, 117 ribeye to a $344 C. We're going to let you pick and choose 42A or B.
About one or two of them, 42A or B. The Fireballs have the rain page count. Take it here, Dad. How to get it? How much of it here? How to get it? Give me $5,000 for pick. Hit 5. How to get it? A 3, 2.5. Get it $3,000 2.5. Hit 3, 2.5. And you get it $3,000 2.5. Get it 7.5. Get it 4. Get it 7.5. 4. Get it 7.5. Hit $4,000 7.5. Bid 4. Hit how to get it? $4,000 7.5. Bid 4. Get it 37. Got to be 4. Hit $4,000 37 4. How to get it? $4,000 4. How to get it? 7.5. Bid 4. How to get it? Pennsylvania, Virginia 4. 2.5. How to get it? $4,000 2.5. Hit 4 bid 2.5. How to get it? $4,000 2.5. 5. Get it 45. 45. 45. Get it $4,500. Hit 2.5. 5. 4,500 down 2.5. 45. And get it 2.5. 45. 45. 45. Get it 2.5. 7 high. Hit 45. 47. 50. Hit 4,500. 7 high. And get it 4,500. 47 high. And get it 500. 7 7. Get it 45. 47. 50. Hit 4,500. 7 high. And get it 45. 7 high. 7 7. Get it 45. 47. 50. Hit and get it 45. 7 high. And get it 5. 7 high. Get it sold 4,500 bar 616. 616. Dan, you want them both? I tell you what, if you pick them both, you guarantee you get the one you like. 4,500. You can take A or B or double up and take them both. Took the B lot. All right, sell the A lot. Sell the A lot.
Bred the majority.
Majority. And how to get it be the how much of it here? How to get it 3, 2.5, 5, get it 35, get it 7.5, how to get it 35, 7.5, how to get it 4, how to get it $4,000, hit 4, 2.5, get it 4,000, 2.5, hit 4 bid 2.5, how to get it 4,000, 2.5, how to get it 4,000, 42.50, I'm at $4,000, 2.5, how to get it 4,000, 42.5, how to get it Brownsville lead 4,000, 42.50, hit 4 bid 2.5, how to get it 4,000, give him the gate, then it out, how to get it 4,000, 2.5, get it 4,000, 42.50, hit 4,000, 2.5, how to get it 4,000.
I tell you, those majority calves like DNA. There ain't no telling how the calf could number up.
4,000, 42.50. Yeah, $4,000, 2.5. How to get it 4,000, 2.5, get it 4,000, 2.5, get it sold 4,000. Brian's way 4,000. 618 buys, thank you. I'll go to 43. I think A, B, C.
43, A, B, and C. We're going to bring you another big family. Fireball daughters. And check out your picture in the top right-hand corner. We sold a symmetry daughter, or 3-0 cattle sold a symmetry daughter out of a full sister to the dam of these, or full sister to these by blood or pedigree last year out in Vegas. You breed these things to symmetry, and that's what they could look like. 43A is open. Fireball out of the grade 8S34. That stallion back to the 5B63, an incredible carcass producer there who had a ton of style and rib cage and hip. She's got all the growth traits in the world, fertility, carcass value. 43B is bred to majority for a February calf. Again, another female that's got the fertility, 152 Marlin, 103 ribeye, 341C. 43C is a transcendent daughter back to a full sister to these females. Fireball on 8S34. She's Cavanese. She's got growth. She's a 186 Marlin, $339C. She is bred to fireproof for an April calf. 43A, B, or C.
How much of it here? And to get a temper there. And to get a 3, 2.5, 5, 3,500. And get a 2.5. And get a choice on them now. 32.5, 3,500. 3,500. And get a 2.5, 5, 5. Get a 35, 35, get a 3,500. And get a 2.5. It's 7.5. Get a 37, 4. And get a $4,000, 7.4. Get a $4,000. And get a 4. Get a 8, 4. 38, 4, 2.5. Get a 4, 2.5. And get a $4,000, 2.5. 4, 2.5. Get a 4 down here. Got to be $4,250 up top. $4,000, 2.5. And get a $4,000, 2.5. Get a $4,000, 2.5. 4's be at $4,250. He get a $4,000. He may sweep and take all these good girls. $4,000, $4,250. 4's be at 2.5. Get a $4,000, 2.5. Get a sold $4,000 your way, Brian. $4,000. Takes A. 637 took the A lot. Got the one bred to majority in fireproof, 43B and C. Take a look right here. A32.5, 5, A32.5, 3,500. How you gonna get a 5? How you said 5, 7.5, 5. How you gonna get a 7.4? How you gonna get a B4? How you gonna get a $4,000? Here's 7.4. How you gonna get a 4,000? How you gonna get a 37.5? Gotta be 4. How you gonna get a $4,000? 4, 2.5. Gonna be a $4,000, 2.5. Here 4B at 2.5. Gonna be the $4,000, 2.5. Gonna be you gonna get 41. I'll help you all I can, sir. 441. Here 4B at 41. Gonna get a $4,000. Center fields. Joe's in lead at 4. Got to be 41. Going to be the $4,000. Here 4B at 41. Going to be the $4,000. 41. Going to be the $4,000. 4,100. Going to be the $4,000. Sold 4,000. Joe's way 4,000. You want them both? 664. Takes the B lot. 4,664. All right. We've got the girl bred to fireproof. Sell the C lot. 8. How going to be a 3, 2.5. How going to be the 3,000, 2.5. How going to be the 7.5. How going to be 4. How going to be the 7.5 4. 37.50. Got to be 4. How going to be the 7.5 4. How going to be the 37.5 4. How going to get the $4,000. I'm 37.5 online. Got to be 4. How going to be the $4,000. 4. How going to be the 4. How going to be the 4. How going to be the 30. How going to be the 4. How going to be the 37.5 4. 37 high. Got to be $4,000. But 37.50 here. Got to be 4,000. How going to be the Brian. Got to be 4. How going to be the $4,000. 37.5. You gonna get 38. 37.5 8. How to get a 38. 8. How to get a 38. How to get a 8. How to get a 38. How to get a 7.5 8. How to get a sold 37.50. Buyer 634. All right, going to 44. Going to 44. Another fireproof.
Going to be bred to BH Paramount for a spring calf, fireproof, out of an early bird. Double-digit calf knees, 0.3 birth weight to a 145 yearling, 76 on the carcass weight, 129 Marlin, big ribeye female at a 137, 350 on the dollar C. She's bred to Paramount, lot 44.
How much of it here? Big old meat and taters girl now. How much of it here? Give me $5,000. 3, 2.5. Give me $3,000. 2.5. Give me the 3, 2.5. Here 3 bid 2.5. 5. Give me the 35. Give me the 7.5. Give me the now 4. Give me the $4,000. 4. Give me the 7.4. Here 37.5. $4,000. Here to get the bred females now. 2.5. Give me the 4 bid 2.5. 4,000. 42.50. Here to get the $4,000. 2.5. Give me the 42.50. Here $4,000. 2.5. Here to get the $4,000. 2.5. Give me the $4,000. 2.5. Sold 4,000. Brian's way 4,000. All right, buyer number 619 619 buys. Thank you for being here. Where are you going? 4,619.
Don't let Lindsay keep swatting stuff.
All right, 45's a lot to buy.
Lot 45, a fireproof out of a Kansas. She unfortunately did come up open. Cavanese female right here, 13 Cavanese, negative 0.9 birth weight. She's a 2.1 Marblin, 37 on the milk, $375 Fireproof daughter, lot 45.
All right, but here, take her home, breed her where you want her now. How much of it here? Lot number 45, and how to get how much get $4,000. How to get three? How to get $3,000? Three, get 25, 7 high, 25, 27, 50. How to get 500, 7, 25, 7, how to get 6, 7, 8. How to get 7, 8, 8. How to get 27, 800. 28, 8. How to get 700, 8, 8. Now, how to get 3. We get 3,000, 3, get 900. 1, 3 bid bond, get it 3,000, 31, had to get it 3,000 bond, Nielsen Lee 3,000, 31, 3 bid 30 bond, get it 3,000, 31, get it 3,000 bond, get it sold 3,000, get it 3,000, buyer number 3,000 coming right here, 665 buys, thank you sir, 665 buys at 3,000, go to 46.
46, this might have been one of my favorite females in the entire offering. Fireproof, out of this Highwayman daughter. This 8W5 female has done an incredible job. She's got plenty of growth. She's a 33 on the milk. She's 68 carcass weight, 150 marbling. She checks all the boxes for the wean index, feedlot, grid, dollar beef, 355 on the C. She's bred for a February calf to majority. She'll lay down and have that calf, and that calf's going to be worth plenty, probably worth the whole package. I really like this female. She moves and covers ground with style. She's got plenty of rib cage, hip, and top to her. She's neat fronted. I like this one good, Will. Lot 46.
Fireproof, bred to majority. Take a look. Take her home, better down. Hey, how to get how much of it here? Give me $5,000. Hit 5. How to get a 3, 2.5. You get 3,000, 2.5. You get 7.5. You get a 4. How to get a 4. You get 4,000. You get 2.5. You get 4,000. 2.5 and 5. You get $4,500. 2.5, 45, 7.5. You get $4,500. 47.50 is now 5. How to get 5,000. 5. Now 5. 2.5. You get 5,000. 2.5. I get 2.5. How to get 7.5. 55. 7.5. You get $500. 7. You get 6, 7. 57. He's away 7, 8. How to get 58. How to get $700 a day. 57. 8. How to get $700 a day. 8. How to get $700 a day. I'm at 57. Brian got to be 58. 8. How to get $700 a day. Not 8. No 8. How to get 800. How to get $700 a day. 57. 58. 8. To get a solar 5,700. Brian's way 5,700. 618 buys. Thank you. Go to 47. All right, and be a fireside due to power kit.
Lot 47, the fireside. Out of the enhanced daughter, we sold some sisters earlier. 86 weaning, 144 yearling, plenty of fertility, 30 on the milk, 183 marbling. This female checks the boxes on the wean index, feedlot, grid, beef, and dollar C. She's bred to Power Cat, lot 47.
All right, going to be how much here? 3, 2.5. I'm going to get 5. I'm going to be $3,500. 2.5. I'm going to get 35. I'm going to get 2.5. 7.5. I'm going to get 7.4. 4,000. I'm going to get 7.4. I'm going to get $4,000. I'm going to get 7.4. I'm going to get 37.4. 37.5. $4,000. I'm going to get 4. I'm going to get I'm at 37.5 on the screen. Got to be $4,000. 2.5. 4. 2.5. I'm going to get 4 bid. 2.5. I'm going to get $4,000. 2.5. He had to get a $4,042.50. 4 is bid. 2.5. Had to get a $4,000. Had to get a 2.5. Get a $4,042.50. 4 is bid. 2.5. Get a make no mistake. CCI's in the lead at 4,000. Got to be $42.50. $4,000. 2.5. Had to get a bid. 4. Nope. I'm in here. 4. Got to be 42.5. I'm at 4 right here on the CCI. Got to be 41. 41. Now 2. 42. New York, you got to be 4,200. Had a little confusion there. 41, 42. 41, 2, 3, 43. 44, 43 and 4, 43, 4. He had to get a $300 and 4. Had to get a 44, and $300 and 4, and 4. Had to get a 43, 44, 44. New York got to be 4,400. Had to get a $300 and 4. Had to get a 43, 44. Had to get a $300 and 4. I'm at 4,300, 44. Had to get a 44. Had to get a 300. New York, you got to be 4,400. Had to get a $300 and 4. 43, 44. He had to get a $300. What are you going to do? 43, 44. Sort of 4,300. 651, thank you, sir.
Bid on some good ones today. Thank you, sir. Lot 48, fireproof. Double-digit calf knees, top 15% birth weight to a 128 yearling weight. Balanced on the claw and angle, negative 3.34 pap. Stage fright.
I was like that first time I got put in front of a crowd, too. There she is.
Again, Cavanese female, she's balanced on her claw and angle, negative on the pap, 36 milk, 138 on the marbling, and 114 ribeye. She's a $351 C. And adding a sweet spot to this female, once again, she is bred for a February calf to RSA True Balance. I tell you, folks, if you hadn't seen any of these calves, if you don't have any, they are highly attractive, and they check a lot of boxes, and they are highly sought after. There's only 1,400 genomic progeny out of True Balance right now, and they are taking the world by storm. Lot 48.
Fireproof, True Balance, how to get a take it here, how to get I'm going to want to give here, how to get $5,000. Hit 5, and get a 3, 2 behind, get a 5, get a 35, get a 7 high, get a 4, get a $4,000, 7 4, 4,000, come on, 4, 2 behind, get a $4,000, 2 behind, 4 be it 2 behind, get a $4,000, 4250, CCI's in lead at 4,000, got to be 4250, $4,000, 2 behind, get a $4,000, 2 behind, get a $4,000, 4250, I'm at $4,000, 42 and a half, and get a $4,000, 2 and 5, get a 45, get a 2 and a half, 45, 45, get a 2 and a half, $4,500. I'm at 42 and a half, 45, it has to get a 2 and a half, $4,500, 2 and a half, about to get a Pennsylvania, you got to be 4,500, and 7 and a half, 45, 47 and a half, come on, Illinois, 45, 47, 50, 4,500, 47 and a half, and get to be the 45, 47 and a half, and get to be the $500, 7, get to be the $4,500, 47 and a half, and with 4,500, 47 and a half, and get to be the give it to 8, down to down, 45, 47 and a half, and get to be the 45, 7, give it to 8, and get to be 45, 7 and a half, 45, 47 and a half, and get to be the solar 4,500, 692, she's going to Pennsylvania, and 4,500.
Thank you, Dylan. Lot 49, Supersonic, out of a daybreak. 95 weaning weight, 166 yearling weight. If you like growth, this is your female. 89 on the carcass weight, 151 marbling, $358 C. And she's bred for a February calf to Power Cat. Lot 49.
Look at the waning yearling figures. Now she'll put one on ground, gain 5 pound a day and 6 at night. And how to get to be the how many lot 49? How to get to be to do the Power Cat? How to get to be about 3, 2 and a half, 5. Get to be the 35. How to get to 2 and a half, 5. 35, 7 and a half. Get to be the 4. How to get to 7 and a half, 4. How to get to 4. How to get to 7 and a half, 4. I'm at 37 and a half, 4, 2 and a half. Get to be 4,000 on 2 and a half. Get to be 4,000 on 2 and a half, 5. Get to be 45, 45. Get to 2 and a half, 5. I'm at 42 and a half. Brian, got to be 45 now. 7 and a half, 45, 47, 50. 45, 7 and a half. Get to be 500, 47, 50. 45, 7 and a half, 5. 5,000, 5. Get to 7 and a half. Come on, Pennsylvania. 47 and a half, $5,000. 5,000. He had to get to be 7 and a half, 5,000, 7 and a half. Get to be 5 pounds. Get to 7 and a half. I'm at 47 and a half. Got to be $5,000. And get to be 5,000, 5. Get to be 47.50. Pennsylvania. Get to be $5,000. 47 and a half, 5. Brian's got all the business. 47 and a half, $5,000. He had to get a sold at 47.50 your way, Brian. 47.50. How much? 19,619.
Lot 50, a fireside. Plenty of Cavanese here. Top 35% yearling weight. Great on the scrotal. 39 milk. 174 on the marbling. Check out that big ribeye EPD at a 1.83. We're getting into some rare air right there. That's a lot of figures on the ribeye. 361 on the dollar C and bred up to ST Genetics Wizard for a March calf. Lot 50.
Had to get to be how many there? 3, 2 and a half, 5. Get to be 3,500. Had to get to 2 and a half. Had to get to be 3,500. 35, 7 and a half. Get to be 4. Get to be 4,000. 4. Get to be 4. Get to 7 and a half. 4, 2 and a half. Get to be 4,000. 2 and a half. Get to be down 5. Get to be 45. 45. Get to 5. Get to 7 and a half. Get to 45. 7 and a half. 45. 7 and a half. Get to be 5. Get to be 5,000. 5. Get to be 7 and a half. 5,000. And get to be 5,000. 5. Get to be 7 and a half. $5,000. Had to get come on, West Virginia. You got to be $5,000. 47 and a half in Pennsylvania. You got to be 5,000 on the net at West Virginia. $5,000. I'm at 47 and a half. 5 down 2 and a half. Here 5,000 2 and a half. Now you both out. 5,000 52 and a half. Here $5,000. And get Illinois is in the lead now. 5,000 52.50. Here $5,000 2 and a half. 5 had to get 5,000 52 and a half. Had to get 5,000 2 and a half. Get 5,000 52 and a half. Here $5,000 2 and a half. 5 had to get 5,000 2 and a half. Get 5,000 52.50. Here 5 speed 52 and a half. And you get Pennsylvania, West Virginia. You're both out. 5,000 feet. You got to be 52.50. Here $5,000 2 and a half. 5 had to get 5,000 2 and a half. Get 5,000 2 and a half. Get a fair warning. 5,000 52 and a half. Sold at 5,000 going to Illinois bar 677. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Beasley Angus, Illinois bound. 51, a breakthrough daughter out of a Niagara. We did not have updated EPDs back on this. Well, this female did come back. I looked it up yesterday. She's now a $353 C with plenty of growth and carcass figures still today. She is bred for a January calf to Pineview Red State, lot 51.
All right, but it should be a breakthrough now. Bred to Red State. And going to be the hammer of a deer. And going to be the hammer of a deer. And going to be the 3 2 and high. $3,000 2 and high. Going to be the $3,000 2 and going to be the 3 2 and high. Going to be the 2 and going to be the 5. Going to be the 35. Going to be the 7 high. Going to be the 35 7 going to be the 37.50. 35 37 high. And going to be the 4. I'm going to be the $4,000 4. Going to be the 7 high 4. 37 high 4. I'm going to be the 4,000. Going to be the 4,000 4. Going to be the 7 high 4. I'm at 37 high 4. And going to be the 4,000 4.
We're just 2 months away from her having a calf here, and think about that. She's bred heifer, going to lay down and have you a calf.
$37.50, asking $4,000. $4,000. Salmon high 4. Now 2 and a half. $4,000. $42.50. $4,000. Hit that dinger if you're going to do it. $4,000 bid. $42.50. $4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be the $4,000. Get that number out. $4,000. 2 and a half. Sold them. $4,000. Buyer number 4,000. 637. Thank you, sir.
53, last female of the day, the Apex daughter, bred to Select Sires Standout, BNWZ Validity, the big-time voracious son that's out of the 453 female. This female comes to you today to 14 Cavanese to a 141 yearling weight, nearly a 2 on scrotal, 33 on milk, 138 marbling, 117 ribeye. She's a $344 C, going to have you a spring baby to Validity.
Going to be the hammer of a deer. Going to be the 3 2 and a half 5. Going to be the 3,500. And going to be 2 and a half 35 7 high. Going to be the 7 7 4. $4,000. 7 bid 4. Going to be the 2 and a half. Going to be the $4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be the $4,000. 2 and a half. 4 bid 2 and a half. Bryanson lead 4,000. $42.50. $4,000. 2 and a half. 5. Going to be the $4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be the $4,000. $42.50. 4 bid 2 and a half. 5. Going to be the $4,000. 2 and a half. 5. Going to be the $4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be the $4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be the $4,000. 2 and a half. Going to be sold 4,000. Your way, Brian. 4,000. Buyer number coming is 645, 645. Thank you, sir. You bid on a bunch of them. We're going to sell you a set of bulls now. Saddle up. Buy Cowboys come forward. 645. Lot 55 coming. He'll be a breakthrough.
54. We're going to start with 54. This is a young bull. He's just a January born bull. Lorson will keep this young man, and they will raise him up and get him semen tested here after the first of the year, get him a little more age to him. He's an ambitious son, multi-million-dollar bull right there who's sold a lot of semen. There's no semen left on ambitious, so here's your chance to get an own son of the great ambitious out of a surefire daughter. Top 10% for weaning EPD, 15% for yearling. He's got the carcass figures at a 2.01 marbling, 113 ribeye. Plenty of carcass weight. Again, folks, if you are in the beef business, if you're selling weaned calves, he's got all that you need for both parts. Those calves are going to mash the scales. You're going to be happy. Your feeder calf order guys are going to be happy. The backgrounders are going to be happy. And those folks that hang those calves upside down are going to be tickled to death. If you're selling beef in quarters, halves, or wholes, those carcasses are going to be worth a lot of money. This is a bull that will go out and earn his way. Lot 54.
All right, he'll be an ambitious. They'll take him right back and continue to develop him, get him through the BSC, stand right behind him every way. Lot 54. He'll be an ambitious now. How to give you $10,000. Hit 10. Hit 10. Hear me better. 3, 2 and a half. Hit $3,000. 2 and a half. Hit 3, 2 and a half. 5. Give you the 35. 7 and a half. Give you the 35. 7 and a half. 4. Give you the 2 and a half. Give you the $4,000. 2 and a half. 5. Hit 4,500. Hit. Give you the 5. Give you the 45. 45. Give you the 2 and a half. Hit 4,500. Be the 5, be the 7 high, be the 4,500 up and 47.50. I'm at 4,500, 7 high, be the 4,500 up and 47.50. 45, 7 high, hand to get the 6 hand, hand to get the 46, hand to get the 45, 4,600. 45 6, hand to get the 500 up and 4,600. Hand to get the 45, 4,600. 45 6, hand to get the 45, 46, hand to get the 4,500 up and down to get the 45, to get the 7, hand to get the 6 7, hand to get the 6 down 7. 4,700, hand to get the 600 up and down 7 7 7 to get the 600 up and down 7. 4,700, hand to get the 600 up and down 7 7 to get the 600 up and down 40. They'll take him right back and continue to grow him now. 46, 47, 7 7 to get the 600 up and sold him 4,600. Buyer 634, 634 buys. Thank you. Go to 55.
All right, all these older bulls have been through with the vet. They've passed a semen test. They're ready to go to work. This breakthrough son comes to you today out of the early bird. Be great on a set of mama cows. He's got plenty of rib cage. He's old enough to cover some ground and get the job done. He's got a ton of growth. Top 1% for weaning weight, 2% for yearling weight. That's 100 weaning weight EPD, folks. Again, if you're selling calves at weaning, this is a bull that's going to go out and produce a lot of pounds in those calves. He's got great carcass figures, top 1% on carcass weight, 10% on marbling, 1.93 ribeye. This is a feeder calf maker. This is end product user's dream right here. Lot 55.
Yeah, he put you a set of long spine scale mashers on the ground now. How much about here? How to get $7,500? Here's $7,500. He get $5,000. He had to get $5,000. $4,000. $2,500. Get $4,000. $2,500. Here $4 million. $2,500. And get $2,500. Get $45. Get $4,500. Had to get $45. Get $2,500. I'm at $42,500. $45. He had to get $7,500. $45. Get $2,500. $4,500. $4,500. Had to get $7,500. Had to get $45. Get $7,500. I'm at $4,500. Had to get $7,500. Get fertility test today. Ready for work now. $2,500. Here, Mojo's and leave $42,500 on the telephone. $4,500. And get $2,500. Get $7,500. $45. Get $7,500. Here, $4,500.
I'm tell you, this is a weak spot we always get to in the cattle business. Don't get psyched out by that 3.9 birth weight. This ain't a bull you're supposed to use on heifers, and you ain't supposed to use heifer bulls on your cows. So take a bull like this and use it on the cow herd. Use a bull like this on cows that have had a calf or 2 or 3 that deserve to have a calf that's going to lay down and hit 80 pound of birth weight and have 20% more of weaning weight and yearling weight. And then cash in at an extra $200 per head, times 10, another $2,000 in your pocket. We leave too much money on the table with bulls like this.
$42,500, $4,500, $2,500, $45,500. I'm going to get $45, $4,500. Had to get $5,500. Get $42.50 on the telephone. $42.50. 659 by 659. Go to 56. He's a fireside.
'56, the Fireside. He's a July of 24 born bull. He's got a little more age, got some age to him here. He's ready to go to work. Got plenty of growth. He's high on fertility, top 15% for scrotal. He's got top 10% on his milk. 146 marbling, 146 ribeye, ready to go to work right here. Lot 56.
He had to get $5,000. Hit 5. He had to get $5,000. 5. He had to get 3. 2.5. He had to get 5. He had to get 35. 7.5. He had to get $3,500. 7.4. He had to get $4,000. He had 37.4. He had to get $4,000. 4. He had to get 7.4. He had 37.4. And then he had to get 4. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 2.5. He had to get 42.50. He had 4 bid. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 2.5. He had 4 bid. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 42.50. He had 4 bid. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 2.5. He had to get $4,000. 2.5. He had to get 4,000. Buyer 609 going down the road here for. Buyer 609 at 4,000. Thank you. Go to 57. I believe we're going to 57.
Lot 57, the Apex Son, out of the Greater Good. 8 Cavanese, 0.9 birth weight to a 145 yearling weight. Plenty of Cavanese there. 31 on the milk, 148 marbling, 111 ribeye. Here's a bull with plenty of growth and carcass value. Get him on the ground with ease. 57.
He's going to be an Apex now. Going to be how much about here? Take him here. Here's a little bull with a little shape to him now. He's going to be how much about here? Going to give me $5,000. Hit 5. Going to get 5. Going to get 4. 2.5. Going to get $4,000. 2.5. Going to get 45. Going to get 7.5. Going to get 7.5. Going to get $5,000. Hit 5,000. He had to get 2.5. Going to get $5,000. 2.5. Going to get $5,000. 2.5. Brian's in lead at 5,000. Going to be 52.50. Hit 5 bid 50. Now 5. 7.5. 57. 50 now $6,000. Hit 6. Going to get 2.5. Get $6,000. 2.5. 5. Get 65. 5. Get 6,500. Hit 2.5. Bid 5. 5. Get 2.5. 5. Get 65. 65. Get 2.5. Hit 65. Get 7.5. Get 60. Now 7. Get $7,000. Hit 67 and high 7. He had to get $7,000. 7. Get 67 and high 7. Sold him $67.50. Wojo's way $67.50. 648 buys, thank you. Going to 58 right here. 58 be the home free.
There's your Sleep All Night Cavanese bull. Home free. Top 1% Cavanese, 3% birth weight, top 20% scrotal, great on efficiency, big-time carcass figures. He can do it all. Lot 58.
Going to be a home free now. Going to be how many here? How them flowers smell, bull? Going to be how many $5,000? Head going to be the 4, 2.5. Going to be the $4,000. 2.5. Going to be the 42.50. 5. Going to be the 2.5. 45. Going to be the 2.5. 45. Going to be the 7 high. Going to be the 4,500. 47.50. 4,500. 7 high. Going to be the 500. 7 going to be the 47.5. I'm going to be the $5,000. Here's 7 high, bid $5,000. I'm going to be 7.5. I'm at 47 high. Give me 5,000.
That's 2 feeder calves. Think about that. We're talking about 2 feeder calves to pay for this bull. He's going to get them on the ground with ease, and you're going to wean them, and you're going to sell them and think that was a cheap bull.
47 high, 5,000. 5,000, 5,000, I'm going to be the 7.5. I'm at 47.50. Now 5,000, I'm going to be the 7.5. 5,000, what do you say? I'm going to be the $5,000. Here's 7 high, $5,000. He's going to be the 7.5. I'm going to be the 7.5. I'm going to be the 47.50. 622 buys 47.50. 622. Flip your page. Right hand to your hand. 4 bull warning.
Peak First Avenue. This is the bull with all the figures. He's a 93 on the dollar M. He's top 35% on the weaned index. He's a 239B and a 403C. He's got enough growth. He's great on efficiency. 185 marbling. Lot 59.
All right, and going to be First Avenue now. And going to be how much here? Going to be $5,000 for 2 and high. 4 be 2 and 5. Going to be the 45. Going to be the 7 high. Going to be the 7 7. Going to be 45, 47.50. Now 5,000. And going to be the 7 5. Going to be the $5,000. Now 2 and high. Going to be the $5,000. 52.50. 5 be 2 and high. Going to be the $5,000. 2 and 9. Going to be the $5,000. 52.50. I'm at $5,000. Chris got to be 52.50. Here 5 bid 2 and a half. And give him the 8 down at alley. And 5 bid 2 and a half. Here 5,000. 52.50. Here 5 bid 2 and a half. And get a sold bull 5,000 your way. Where's 5,000? 651 buys. Thank you for being with us, sir. And going to 60.
Lot 60, the fireproof, out of the nose substitute, back to the enhanced daughter. You're going to get plenty of growth here. You got really good foot EPDs, top 25% claw, 10% angle, 158 on the marbling, 125 ribeye, excellent on fat, $364 C, and a $227 B. You've got all the carcass value and growth value you need. Lot 60, the fireproof son.
Lot number 60, it'll be fireproof now. Out the no substitute cow. It had to get $5,000. It had to get $5,000. Going to get 4, 2 and a half. Going to get $4,000. 2 and a half. Going to get 2 and a half. 4,500. And going to get 2 and a half. Going to get 45, 45, 45. Going to get 2 and a half. And going to get $4,500. I'm at 42, 50, 45. And going to get 2 and a half here. 4,500. It had to get 2 and a half. 45, 45, 45, 45. Going to be 2 and a half here. 45. 4,500. And get 2 and a half. And going to be 2 and a half here. 5. Going to get Christian lead on telephone. 42, 50, 4,500. 4,500. And get 2 and a half. 5. And get 2 and a half. I'm going to get 45, 45. 45, going to be the way say 4,500. 4,500. Sold 42.50 on the phone. Buyer number 659 buys. Thank you.
2 bull warning. Lot 62, the primetime son. He's in the breed average for Cavanese. He's got plenty of growth. 2.14 marbling. $344 C, prime time, lot 62.
All right, get how many here? Here's big bull right here, a little extra gas in his tank now. He had to get how many here? $5,000. He had to get $5,000. 5, get 4, 2 and a half. Get 5, get 42 and a 5, and get 4,500. Got to be 45 up here. Now 47.50. Yeah, get 47 and a half. Now 5, get $5,000. And get 7 and a 5, $5,000. 5, and get 5,000. I'm gonna tell you what these bulls gonna do right through this season. They're gonna get higher and higher.
What's your salvage value worth on a bull right now? And we're at $2 a pound or more on the salvage value of a bull at a ton. That's $4,000 or more. You're not rolling up much money to pay for a bull. We're way undervalued.
Give me $5,000. He had to get 5 and get a big old soft-sided bull. $5,000. Here 47 and a half. 5 and get $5,000. 5 and get $7 $5,000. 7 5. I'm at 47 and a half. 5 and get 7 5. 5 and get $5,000. 5 and get say 5 down 2 and a half. Here 5,000. 2 and get what do you say on that phone? 5,000. 52.50. Here 5,000. 2 and a half. You get $5,000. 2 and get $5,000. Sold bull. 5,000 down front. 5,000. 648 buys. Thank you, sir. Go to 63. If you need to prove where you've been today, you better get aboard.
Fireside Enhance, top 15% weaning and yearling, great fertility, great milk, 161 marbling, 143 ribeye, $341 C, lot 63.
Had to get lot number 63. And had to get how much of it here? Had to get about 4,000, 42 and a half. Had to get 5. Had to get 4,500. 2.5 bid, 45. Had to get 7 high. Had to get 45, 47, 50. 45, 7 and a half. Had to get 500. 47 high. 45, 7 and a half. Had to get 4,500. 7 and a half. Get the telephones in lead. 4,500, 47, 50. 45, 7 and a half. Had to get 4,500. 47, 50. 45, 7 and a half. Had to get 4,500. 47, 50. 4,500. 47, 50. Had to get 40. 6, 7. 6 now, 7. Had to get 47. Had to get 6 on net. 7. 46, 7. Had to get $700 down. 7 and 7 and 7. Had to get $600 down. $4,700 down. $600 down. $700 down. $600 down. 7. Sold him 4,600. 644 buys. 46. 44 is the buyer.
Thank everybody for your participation. Thank you, Lorsons, for letting us work for you. Make your settlement there at the clerk's desk. CCI, you can reach out to Chris or Jason and make arrangements on your trucking. They'll be happy to help you out with all that. We'll have you some figures here just shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you on behalf of the Lorson family and Chris, Jason, and all the crew here at Lorson Angus. Thank you all. Please make settlement. Once again, the cattle will leave here tonight. So if you're not able to pick up, contact Chris or Jason. They're going back down the road here to the Virginia farm. They'll be available for pickup there. So on behalf of them, thank you all. Appreciate you being here, bidding and buying. CCI, they'll be in touch with you momentarily. Thank you all, and we appreciate you.
We had 57 lots today to gross $382,600. Thank you to everyone who participated. Make sure and reach out to Chris or Jason on any arrangements that need to be made. Thank you.